In Canada to the United States.
Yo, man, no,
Yo.
you gotta.
The first thing.
Come on, bro. Leave that Canada
Bro.
talk.
Stop with Canada and USA, man. You gotta stop. With
Yo,
Sanji every
fuck
day.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh my God, King, just.
Wano's over, guys. Zoro already beat the villain.
Yeah, Zoro. Yeah, Wano is done.
That guy was a shogun. It's done.
All this sold, man, about freaking Sanji fans and Zoro fans. This shit is going to go down for like weeks for now.
No, of course it is.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is what it is. 'Cause, again, we're finally seeing Zoro for God knows how long, and then, like I said before, like I'm pretty sure just because we've seen Zoro, the Zoro fanboys. I mean, again, props to all of you because Zoro did something. Okay, congratulations. But folks are probably gonna say, well, it's better than Shanks in 907 or better than Emu in 908. It's like, what's happening right now?
So Seppuku knife Zoro stronger than Reitsu Sanji. Easy.
No, yeah, of course, yeah, definitely, obviously,
But
clearly.
yo,
Facts.
guys, Sanji did the same thing with Yonji, like in Walker Island. So
Jonji?
Oh.
Yonji, Sanji beat Yonji.
Hey, King, Vibe wants me to tell you that he's gonna force you to watch New Japan.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I'm gonna watch it. Okay, but
You're gonna watch New Japan.
I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna get to it slowly over the course of time. At some point in the future, maybe. Yes, I will watch it. Just again, like I'm not gung ho on that now. But I will watch
Eden Zero, like Mu Mashima's new work, Eden Zero.
Eden's like I said before, like Eden Zero. I know he has some new work. I'll wait until 5 chapters comes out of it. I'll read those 5 chapters and I'll see if it's.
At least give it a live reaction. At least give chapter 1.
I will. No, I'm gonna read it off screen. I am not gonna live action of that. Hell no. And I will see if it's Rave Master or if it's Fairy Tail. If it's Rave Master, we have potential. If it's Fairy Tail, fuck it.
It's kind of like Fairy Tail.
Nah, man, it's Rave Master. It's Rave Master with Fairy Tail's eyes.
Like the main character is a combo. The main character is a combo of Gray and Natsu. Like the main, from what I can see in the cover, the main female looks like Lucy and Erza combined. I'm like, okay, I just whatever. Just
if it's any consolation,
Happy too. Happy's there.
You know, if it's any consolation, Shiki already has more character development than Natsu.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn. Yeah.
Fair enough.
If Mashima's explanation for Happy being there is the fucking star, if Happy's explanation for being in this new series is the fucking star sphere, get your asses ready for a crossover with Fairy Film Madoshi. That's all I'll say.
It's just a mascot though. It's like just the mascot.
Yeah. Just like the
Okay. I haven't read it, so are we talking about this chapter One Piece though? Like, you know.
I have before we get. I got some plans for the next chapter in general. If you guys wanna, see.
Huh?
Thoughts on next? Yeah, that's what I figured. It's like, I mean, okay. Here's what I figured. We could talk about this chapter One Piece, or I can end the stream, and I can end the video because I'm like, okay, like, because I can see people in chat like, oh, Eden, I'm okay, yeah, no doubt. Because
Okay, let's go over the Zoro over Lanji thing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Why is it always over Lanji? It's like, bro, this is wild. The disrespect, bro.
Because King,
I don't. To be honest, King, I don't think End of
Zoro
Story
cutting a
Sanji can do a
building
feat
with
like
a
this.
knife is better than Sanji baking a cake. It's just that simple.
Nope.
I don't think
You're forgetting several facts though. You forget that Sanji speed bleached Oven.
Yeah, no, it's like
Come on.
It's like no. It's like I said before. It's like I said before, and then I actually recorded a video on this like earlier today for a video and also for teching too, because he has a thing going on. But the thing here is, you cannot say that DC matters more than speed. That's not possible. Like, not in One Piece. Like, yeah, Zoro has more DC than Sanji. That's fair, but Sanji outclasses Zoro in speed without question. Without question. He runs circles around Zoro.
But if you're
He might guide Zoro in speed. Like, come on now.
If you're a fly that can travel at the speed of light, you're still a fly.
Here's my opinion.
No.
Zoro cutting a fodder doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Him cutting fodder
really doesn't.
Yeah, it's a fodder dude. He cut a house. He cut top of the house, and that's it. I'm like, okay.
The fodder dude is the magistrate. So
which may indicate Kaido's dudes come in there,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
So I mean, so you're saying that the magistrate is strong?
Yo, guys, you
Being a
want to
magistrate
understand?
doesn't mean you're strong, though.
Of course, the magistrate was strong.
No,
Kind
it
of
could
scared.
being a magistrate could just be that you're in a position of power through family. That's
Right.
just how it is.
But he
like
was
I'm
killing
hoping
one-
that
he was killing
because I'm hoping that as a result, the Shogun Kuro, he's gonna send one of his samurai boys over, because I want to see if like there's actual like worthy samurai dudes to fight there. Otherwise, it's gonna be the main adversary is gonna be just Kaido and the Beast Pirates, which is gonna be kind of boring. Because then the Shogun have been overhyped for no reason. I mean, the samurai have been overhyped for no reason. Akainu gassed the samurai. They better be somewhat good. They better have shinobi that are powerful, samurai that are powerful, Hanzo Tori, Masashi Miyamoto. There better be some powerful dudes there. If not, then that's gonna be depressing, honestly.
Zoro doing what he did is like what Brook did to the chess pieces.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing. It's basically nothing.
I mean, I think it was
I'm not
nice
saying
because
that-
I think it's nice because he did it with a seppuku blade. So it kind of reminds me remember like when Miyagi took out like his little dagger thing and he fought Zoro with that. It kind of thing of that where it's like okay, like even with like a small blade, I can still get the job done against fodder. Like okay,
Yeah,
fine.
but like,
I will say this: there's people saying that because he lost to his dad, he only lost to his dad because his dad did the whole body and stabbed to the body.
Oh,
But
it's
that's-
Sanji.
Sanji?
But
Yeah, that's the only reason. Because
Judge
Sanji
those
could have beaten
clones.
his
They're
brother
part
and
of
his
his
dad.
movements.
Yo, Sanji destroyed Yonji.
He was gonna beat his dad and his
I mean, it's Yonji. He was gonna destroy
Yeah,
Judge.
But how can you discredit Judge
Oh
when
my
he's
God.
the person that made those clones in the first place?
Like I said, he was gonna
He's
beat
just a
Judge and
fancy.
Niji. So
That's it.
like,
Well, no, again, like the issue at hand here is that because they had always used Zeph as a means of threatening Sanji, he couldn't attack. Like Yonji got because he used stealth and he was behind Sanji. Sanji knew what was going on, but again, Ichiji's like, nah, like, oh no, I think Yonji said something like, oh, well, don't attack, because otherwise, you
no,
know,
it
your
was
dad's
Ni-
gonna die.
no, it was Niji.
Oh, no,
He
okay,
was about to-
either Niji or Ichiji, because something to that
Yeah,
effect. Yeah.
He was about to put Niji in the dirt,
Yeah.
and then Niji just said, "Remember the chef that we have," and then he came behind it. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, but like again, like for me, like I'm just confused why like the chat was going insane with Salt
Salt.
when I'm saying like this is nice. I'm saying this is some nice stuff, and then nah, Salt, like as if they want me to say chapter of the year or something. For
it's because Sanji got speed blitzed at the end by his brothers, and he's supposed to be faster than.
Yo,
which makes no sense.
I don't even think that was like a
Zoro faster than Sanji?
chapter.
I mean, Sanji couldn't dodge bullets apparently, running away for some reason, but he's supposed to.
He was
special-
holding another person.
And while he was distracted too. I mean, like this is happens all the time.
He could use his
In
hockey
the
and dodge
chapter
bullets.
straight
I mean,
straight
dodging
afterwards,
bullets has been something
Niji
since like chapter
in the
one.
chapter
Yeah,
straight
but
afterwards,
again,
Niji
it's-
got hit by bullets.
Right, yeah, but okay, yeah, but the bullets, but the bullets themselves, again, as far as we know, it was like they've been candy coated against the German equipment, and they weren't aware of that.
The
So
speed beats. I mean, like Niji's supposed to be, after laughing at Sanji for being, you're too slow. He got hit by him. As
right,
well.
but exactly, yeah. It's like when you're caught off guard, you're caught off guard, and like Katakuri said, if you can't focus on your Kabuchi Haki, then it is what it is.
I
Like you
really
have to
think he
focus and maintain for that. I mean, granted,
He
his is a
shouldn't
little bit
be
different.
surprised, though.
No, like I'm just saying, like yeah, he gets hit by a bullet, but that doesn't mean that okay, well, he's then not as fast as he should be or something. That's wild.
I mean, he should. I don't think
Zoro
he
got
should
hit
be
by
surprised
bullets
if
as
they're shooting
Skype
bullets at him.
Yeah,
He shouldn't be expecting this.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's like all the strides get hit by bullets at some point or other. Whether it's Zoro, whether it's Sanji, whether it's Luffy. I mean, they go with again. Like I mean, Luffy sometimes get hit by bullets, but then, well, I'll use the example of let's say Film Z, albeit a movie, but he gets hit by a bullet, but he gets hurt because it's a Kairoseki bullet. So it happens. So like again, all I'm saying is that what Zoro did was impressive. It was impressive from the standpoint of him using a small blade to do it. That's what I think is impressive.
Like honestly, I think what he did to Monet is more impressive than he did to this random guy.
Fair.
Why is that more? Why is that more impressive?
Because he made
Yeah.
a Logia fuser so scared
That
that
was
she couldn't.
impressive,
She
man.
didn't even cut her technically. He just split her in half with no hockey, and she got so scared she couldn't turn back. She couldn't form back together, even though
She
she
was
took no
not able to
damage.
move.
It was intimidation.
She could move. She couldn't.
And I think she's stronger than this fodder guy, because the fodder guy died to a seppuku slash, and like it has no range. It's just Zoro's strong.
You don't think Zoro could have killed Monet with a seppuku slash?
I think he could have if he used hockey, but if
Yo,
no hockey,
yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
I don't think
that
so.
was
No, I don't think so.
that was
I
just
don't
impressive.
And
That was
why?
just-
I understand why this from just one panel it turned out into a Sanji versus Zoro?
I don't know, bro.
Just focus on the
Like the
entire
chat
fight.
caught me off guard. Like I'm saying, like, yo, like this is some nice stuff. He cuts the top of the house. He cuts the stairs. Takes up the father dude, and then just salt. I'm like, what the
that's
fuck's
cool.
happening, bro? Like, like I love chat, but goddamn, like.
Listen. What people were expecting is for you to be incredibly salty that Zoro performed something badass in just one panel over Sanji in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, but like that's what like.
Sanji did nothing badass. That doesn't make sense.
Sanji didn't do shit.
It's
Zoro can't make it.
well, again, like
Zoro
that is just ultimately the perception of the two characters. Like I think Sanji's done plenty badass in Hulking Island.
Yeah.
And for me, so like that's why you like I mean like I guess like if you don't like Sanji as a character, like that's fine. That's like I'm not against that.
It's just
Like,
that people think it's impressive, but because
Piece of your uncle, though.
no, because like for me, I think folks in general find DC more impressive than durability or strength or speed, that kind of stuff.
Remember
So
when Zoro splits Kuma pre-time skip?
oh yeah, but Kuma was caught off guard, bro. Like what? Like he was caught off guard. He was literally focused on Luffy.
Zoro is the snake.
So was Oven.
Yeah, of course, but at the same time, he did it in front of everybody, and no one saw it, aside from like Pudding. Yeah, Pudding was the only gag exception to that.
Nobody saw Zoro speak Blitz Kuma.
But Zoro was behind Kuma. He wasn't right in front of him. Or
Right,
like
yeah,
to
there was
him,
no one else to
which
gauge the
is Sanji
speed.
was.
Like literally, everyone thought that Pound hit Oven, but Sanji came in there. Okay, fine. No, he actually did it. He did it. He did it.
Taking Dallas out of nowhere.
What?
And then he died.
Well,
Yo, guys, Oda did something in this
No,
chapter.
we don't know about
very
that.
much
We
no
don't
one
know
saw.
about that because we didn't see Pound getting killed, quote unquote killed. We only saw like
The will of
And you
King.
How does this transfer back to the Will of King?
What
It's
does
not
everyone think of Marco?
Yo, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Really, yeah. So enough of the Sanji versus Zoro, because again, like that's a debate that I
Let's talk
will.
about how Marco's broken.
And let's
Yeah.
be real.
I don't, okay,
Marco was real.
Marco surprised me. Like Marco can heal people now with his what's called the Flame of Rebirth. I think it was called.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you missed the part that it says it has a limit
was
to
that
it.
2
One
years
at a
ago?
time.
one at a time.
Wait, I missed which part now?
What?
No, some said that I missed the part that, and then they cut off.
Panel God.
Oh, you missed. That's me.
I said, where was his healing
Hello?
2 years ago?
Yeah. I think it's
Oh.
Raiju or
Yeah, that's me. Am I cutting off?
No, you're fine. Yeah. So what were you saying before? I
Oh,
missed what I missed.
The thing, you missed the part where it says that it has a limit to it. It has a limit to how much he can heal people.
Yeah.
It's not a.
No. Well, I read that, but I still think that that's a massive factor in general. Like I still think that matters, where he can actually heal folks with his Flame of Rebirth.
It's a plot hole,
You think
actually.
as far as his
Like when he
awakening?
does it, it's only temporary. Like the next day they came back saying, "Oh, my back hurts again," stuff like that.
Yeah.
We don't know he healed them that literally the day before.
Do you think
These
this
are-
is awakening?
These are elderly.
Yeah, that's what he had said. Do you think it is?
Can I say
This guy,
something?
At a time,
Maybe.
guys.
What I want to know is why he didn't heal Whitebeard during the war.
That's-
Kairoseki for a bit, and I think he was too far from Whitebeard's location at that
Yeah.
time.
No, I mean like
And then plus Marco, no, Marco was gonna go towards location at one point, and then Whitebeard said, "No, stay away, stay back." I
Yeah,
got
he
this.
did.
like is
Yeah.
Marco that salty not
Because
being
Whitebeard's a beast.
Though you have to wonder if he had this, then couldn't he maybe heal Ace in time at the same time? Probably not.
That's the only one that's bad.
Ace
He
had
went
a
and
whole
fought Akainu instead.
Remember, it only
Yeah.
speeds up.
There's a limit. So
Yo, can I say something?
Oh right, yeah. I think Vibe was right. It only speeds up the healing process, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it wouldn't like make you go from death to life.
Yeah. Let me double
Unless
check.
he somehow brought him
Yeah.
into he hovered him around in his phoenix form, maybe, but I don't think that would work.
Before we
you
start,
can also.
before we start talking about Marco and Nekomamushi, Oda drew something in this chapter. I don't think like pretty much anyone saw it. Like on the Minx ship, you know that every time Luffy compare Marco head to a pineapple, Oda drew a big pineapple on the Minx ship.
Oh, did he?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, right in the middle, right under the.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. It's a big pineapple.
Also,
Damn.
King, the thing that was the Marco was healing, that's a manticore that appeared in
That
Impel
we
Down.
saw. Yeah.
No, but that looked
Yeah.
way different. That looked way bigger.
It looked like
and
the
way...
Sphinx, actually.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
we saw,
it's a
I don't know
Sphinx.
if it's in Impel Down, but we saw the Manticore somewhere. Before.
No, it looks like the
No,
Sphinx.
it
we
was
saw them all.
Impel
We
Down.
saw them all. We saw them all in Impel Down. Yeah.
But this thing's huge. No.
No, it's the Sphinx.
The Sphinx
Hold on.
was in Impel Down. Mr. Free
Yeah,
and
hold
Mr.
on.
2 helped Luffy fight it.
But when I
Dark
saw
Knight,
that
Dark Knight.
pineapple,
Oh,
was
wait, I
like,
think
damn,
you're all right. The
Florida.
Sphinx. Oh, it is the Sphinx, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like ramen
And then
noodles.
Luffy
Wait, hold on, but does it say anything, though?
No.
No. All
Yeah,
it says is guru
exactly.
guru. Yeah, that's all it says. So it doesn't say anything.
There was 2 of them on the island.
Right.
But-
The one in Impel Down said like food things, right?
Yeah, like ramen,
Yeah.
steak.
Hold on, real quickly.
Yeah,
So
types of ramen.
right here, all right, I finished treating him. I should be fine now. But tell him not to do anything reckless for a while. My flame of rebirth effects on others has its limits. You know what they are?
Showing
exactly
the
what they
panel
show.
on Twitch.
Yeah. He's been
Not
fixed.
too sure.
Oh yeah, not too sure if I. Okay, you know, point proven. That could be trouble. Let me just actually get that out of the way because you never
Yeah,
know.
just look what I linked. To the
I
card.
legit
It
think
looks
like
the
I think
exact same.
I think Marco's thing is like a quick fix. It's nothing like it could cure
Yeah,
arthritis.
just a quick
Fair
thing.
enough.
It's the same. It's the same as Mansherry. Mansherry's was never a permanent fix either. After like an hour or something, you still had a broken arm.
I don't know. I think that depended on the thing. 'Cause remember, it alleviated like
No.
everything, stamina and like pain.
Temporary, like after. a
Yeah,
certain
no,
amount of
like-
Did you
time.
post it on the gardens? You did post it on the gardens.
Yeah.
Yo,
Manchuri like healed for real, but like it cost the person that was being healed stamina. So like they were like super tired after they used it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so that
Yo,
that
guys.
is the Sphinx then. Okay.
Just to be clear, Marco was not the doctor of the Whitebeard ship.
It might have been.
Yeah, no, he's just he's a,
something to say
he's
about
a
it.
doctor
He
now.
was a navigator. He was a navigator or
Well,
something.
yeah,
He used
like
to
yeah,
write
yeah,
maps.
right. It's like yeah, but it's
He's
like
a
he's a
doctor
doctor now
now,
because yeah, like that's his alias
Not
on
the
this
doctor.
island. Yeah, he's a doctor.
Because in the anime we saw the doctor in the anime.
Wait. So basically, what I'm getting out of this is just if you look at Marco, just from his whole figure, he looks like a retired man. And
Yeah.
probably asking, he's basically the acting doctor of the place he's protecting because of that flame of rebirth.
Well, it
I
says
think that
ship's
makes
doctor
sense.
too.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's a doctor
I mean,
now.
if you look- if you look
Sid's
in,
doctor, no.
It
He
says ship's
wasn't.
doctor.
He was not a doctor.
There's some panels of him trying to copy your boy Rayleigh.
It does say
retired
ship's
now.
doctor, man. Like,
Does anybody else realize?
Well, the only thing that changed about him is that he has glasses. So if wearing glasses makes him a retired old man now, I don't.
He got more beard. He got more beard.
It looks like all
it's 'cause his shirt
retired
is
captain commanders.
Marco
look
got
like
the-
this.
Yeah, Marco got the
He has
ready
glasses
treatment.
now, so that means he's
Yeah, it's
retired.
weird.
That's dumb.
no, what happened was that he closed
Is
his
that
shirt.
what
That means he's
category?
retired. He had the chest open before. He closes the shirt. Bam! I'm a doctor now.
Already a
Bro.
better doctor than Chopper.
Bro, right?
Oh shit, yo, no, I don't think so.
I would assume.
What do you guys think to Whitebeard and Miss Bucking?
They
They
fuck.
look good back in the day.
I don't want to think anything other than they're on the, I don't think anything other than like they're on the same ship, and then she may have tried to get in his
I
pants.
just-
That's-
I believe for damn sure Whitebeard pushed the shit out of her.
She pulled a Bill Cosby on him.
No.
Look, Whitebeard probably mushed the shit out of her.
Wait,
Yo,
Whitebeard did what
just-
now?
Probably mushed the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah, definitely, yeah, absolutely.
Yo,
absolutely.
just to be clear again, just to be clear
This
again.
isn't shocking.
Sure.
alright?
Yeah.
So that
Come
they
on,
did to
God.
Batman and raped them.
One at a time. One
Yeah.
time, real quick.
Yeah.
Wait, one time, yeah.
Yo, just to be clear again, we saw Whitebeard old ship like in the anime. I don't know about the manga, but we saw in the anime, like when
I saw
Whitebeard
it in
was
the manga
young.
too. I got the panel in general. I'll post it.
Yeah, though.
Like when Whitebeard was young, we saw like he was in a ship.
General. Bang.
Right, yeah, but like
Panel goes-
he was on a ship with some one random dude, and then he says,
No,
like,
like
oh.
family. So
Wait, so you think that she was on a ship too?
yeah,
She might
I
have
think
been on
he
that
was
ship,
on that ship, but we didn't get to see her.
Fair enough. Okay. Sanji is something. Sanji is what now? Sanji is Simo or Simo, whatever. $5. Marco message for Luffy is the location of the last rope poneglyph. No, that's way too heavy.
But how will Marco?
Whitebeard had the last poneglyph.
Cool.
What if he did have the last poneglyph?
No, Whitebeard. I doubt it because again, he just wanted to build a family. Like, why would he want to have? Why would he keep poneglyphs like that? Like,
yo, guys, Marco is going to Wano. Marco is going to Wano.
I told him where it was.
The message of Kaido is Whitebeard's real son.
There's that treasure
well,
that Miss Bucking.
real quick. He continues. Kaido and Big Mom have one. Why not Whitebeard too? Maybe he hit it before the Summon War. Also, the head carpenter is the guy that fixed the bar door in Romance Dawn.
Got the viz for that if you want it.
Oh yeah, look.
Alright, fair enough.
Yo, Marco is going to Wano.
No.
He's not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No,
I don't know.
Because there are like 3 translations.
Oh,
And-
3. There's only 2 so far. Manga stream and this one, right?
No, because we have French. We have French translation too.
Oh, French English. Okay.
Yeah, because I read French, and on the French one they say Marco is going, and on Manga Panda they say Marco is going too.
Manga Panda, bro. Damn.
Yo,
I mean,
damn.
okay. Hold on a second.
No,
Hold on, let
and
me go to Manga stream real quick. Manga Panda.
A manga
And
stream
the-
says, I see you can't leave here. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But on the French translation too, they say that Marco is going.
Wait, but hold on. Vibe, you said that on Manga stream they said that he can't leave.
Yeah, Nekomamushi goes, I see. You can't leave here. Makes sense.
Yeah, but if you continue reading, he say we're going to Wano, right?
No, he
He's
goes,
real.
if you're gonna go see Straw Hat Luffy now, I need to see it. Okay, no problem. And then he goes,
But you don't think that, regardless of what you think of what they say, you don't think that, let's say Weebo arrives and Marco fights him, and let's say he wins, you don't think he's coming to Wano?
Oh, definitely.
Yo, I'm just gonna.
I definitely don't think it's gonna be like something like off screen where Weevil does that. Weevil's been on a manhunt right now. He's a
I'm just gonna
one-man
send
army.
in the chat.
But I said, in this headcanon scenario, you don't think that if he was successful, he would come to Wano?
I think the only thing that's keeping him from going to Wano is the fact that he was coming.
Yeah, but so if he goes, then wouldn't he be weakened? Actually, maybe not weakened, but
I don't think it's gonna be that easy for him to come over.
yeah, that's the thing. It's
I
like
think Weevil's gonna
no, wait. Okay, I doubt that highly. But the
If
thing about it is that like if
Weevil's gonna
Weevil
have
has
his
height,
final L King.
no. I think Marco is gonna surprise Weevil because Marco is that nasty. But in all honesty, I'm thinking also Weevil more or less he may find the location, and it depends on how long Wano's gonna be because I'm not too sure how much time it's good for like Luffy coming to get there. So we're probably gonna follow Zoro and company for a little bit, then go back to the Reverie. Because in the Jaiminis one, it starts off with as Reverie goes on. And so it's kind of hinted that we're going to go back to the Reverie until Luffy Company arrives at Wano. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Guys, I sent the image in the chat.
And then in the meantime, okay, fine. Like, if there's, again, this all depends on Bakken and Weevil. If Bakken can actually find this location, which I'm pretty sure she can, because I think it's alluded to that they all know this little spot, right? Like, they all know about this. I think that's just in Jaiminis. Like, they all know about this location. So that means that
Miss Bucking said she wanted to look for Luffy first so that she can ask
Weevil
him.
might be going to Whole Cake Island. See how far he goes.
No.
She said, we better go. Luffy just took out Doflamingo. Let's go speak to him and find out where Marco is.
Okay, you're right about that. Yeah, so the first thing here wouldn't be to find. Yeah, so the first thing here wouldn't be to find Marco, but to find Luffy, and Luffy's in Wano. So he would probably go. He may wind up where Marco is because again, they should all know where the spot is, unless or maybe Bakken doesn't know where the spot is, and so Marco's fine.
Yeah,
but
I think that's it.
That also, but then that also brings up the question of why didn't Blackbeard take this spot? Since he was on the crew, he should know where.
Maybe he didn't know about it.
How did he not know? He was on the ship.
Maybe there's nothing to gain here.
Worth in it. Yeah, like he didn't see any worth. Like there's nothing there but people.
Maybe he just. I think maybe he just did it to entice Marco to fight him, to try to get him out of the way.
No, like maybe he know about the place, but he don't know like where is he.
If it was
No, because he was on Whitebeard's crew. Remember that. He was
Crew, one of the longest.
Yeah, apparently back in the day, he was also one of the more prominent members, considering in the what is it, the Fishman Island little scene. It shows Marco, Jozu, and Blackbeard. And Blackbeard
if it has no material.
Blackbeard was planned for a long ass time.
So he probably knows where it's at. He probably didn't want to take the village over. He probably just went over there to entice Marco to fight him. just to weaken Marco and the Whitebeard pirates.
Oh, well, beating Marco made him a Yonko.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about it because it has like no real material worth.
Because remember, there was no money there was no money there.
Some people saying when you see the Marco trivia bit at the bottom in the first like Marco bit, you see Vista, you see Rakuyo, you see Fosa, but there's no Jozu. Maybe he's dead.
Relax.
Oh yeah, what?
No.
Why people?
If Jozu got killed by a Weevil, I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah, of
So
course,
some
absolutely.
people think Blackbeard got him.
Yo, why people seeing
Blackbeard got Jozu?
If anything, what I would
That means
see-
that there's someone on Blackbeard's ship that probably has the diamond fruit.
Yeah, Shiryu's
People are
sword.
seeing
So
Shiryu.
Zoro has to cut diamond.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
Speculation.
We're gonna have to wait until we see it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
how
that's right.
Shiryu's
Yeah,
gonna
but
beat
yeah.
Mihawk.
Let's
Yo,
wait
can
on
I
that.
ask you guys
That's how
something?
Shiryu's gonna beat Mihawk. He's gonna use the diamond sword.
Just,
What?
it's just my question about that is like if you're Oda, guys, if you're Oda, right, and you know that you hyped up Marco and Jozu, even pre-time skip, they were always the silhouettes that were with Whitebeard, blah blah blah, and then post-time skip, when you want to remind people who the Whitebeard pirates are, you don't show Jozu. That's a bit strange.
That's true.
That's actually
Yo,
All we
can I-
know is that there's a lot of captains that were taken out, but not every single captain.
Right,
But
yeah.
at the same,
And like they're not even like commanders; they're just like allied captains so far, as far as you know. Like no commander has fought, as far as you know, Weevil. So,
yeah,
And
that's-
if we will
Or
go to
Blackbeard, for
Wano,
that matter.
listen, wouldn't that make Marco go
well, no,
to...
Blackbeard yes, but Weevil no.
Guys, can I ask you all
Marco's
something?
message to Luffy was to not fight Blackbeard.
So
Failed on that one.
Uh,
And also, and also, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the way Marco talks about Whitebeard, it kind of throws me off because it makes Whitebeard seem like an absolute dick. Like he didn't feed us
No,
meals
no.
and shit.
I
I think it
But
messes
Pop's
up.
pretty
Like,
stingy,
wait,
wasn't he?
wait.
He always wanted.
Let
He
me-
always
let
wanted
me
all the
explain that to
booze.
you.
He never treated us to meals. What the fuck? Like,
wait,
yo,
I don't think it's that bad.
Whitebeard's savage
wait.
right now.
The part,
It
that
doesn't sound
part,
like that.
I'm assuming that part that he never treated them to meals is Whitebeard buying them meals, like inviting them
Yeah.
to eat with him. Not that to refuse them food. No, it's inviting them. That's
Or
what I
that-
believe that Marco is saying.
Okay.
I think it's just that he didn't want to treat them
No.
fancy shit. Like, he didn't want to treat them to fancy exquisite shit like the Barate.
It's about the
or
money. He
He's a
every
cheap
all the
asshole,
money
man. That's all it
all the
is.
money he
did
got.
not feed them.
No. It's
Oh,
about
the money.
all the
Okay,
money.
yeah.
The money
Yeah.
he got, he wouldn't spend it on booze for them or food. He would send it all to the island.
I think he's just an honorable man.
Well, no, I mean, okay. Well, the booze part is like he always wanted all the booze. So like he kept all the booze to himself. That's what it seems. But from the money context, then all that booze and all the meals would go to this nation, his homeland, because that's
Yeah,
his
like-
keepsake. Yeah.
Yeah, like instead of going taking his crew out to like Ruby
Did
Tuesday
it,
or
it says right
something,
here.
he
He
Right,
used-
right,
he used
exactly.
all of his share. He used all
Yeah.
of his share of the treasure we found to support this place.
Right. Yeah. Because this was his homeland.
Flashback, we saw them eating, so.
Yeah, we've seen them
Flashback.
drinking
Yeah.
before too.
Yo, actually, now I think about it, I just took a look at this one panel. There's actually several sphinxes on this place. I just realized that. There's like a whole herd of sphinxes.
Several?
Dude, you know what this place
Yeah.
reminds me of? It looks
There's
like
like
it's
one,
like
two.
all-
There's like 4 or 5 sphinxes.
Oh, on the background? On
Yeah, in the
page
background, yeah.
6?
Yeah, on page 6 on Chinese. Yeah.
Oh
Could be
yeah.
an endangered
What?
species.
That's
Yeah, there's like a herd of sphinxes, bro. What the
It's like
fuck?
they're cows or something.
Yeah, exactly.
wait, actually, do you remember on Impel Down these freaking lion
Manticores.
thingies that were farting on Buggy? Something like that.
Yeah, those remind me of that. But also, like someone showed me that in level 2 there was an actual sphinx. In level 2 it was massive, and
Yeah, the
these things
sphinx
remind
is
me of
small.
that. But they're smaller versions of that. But they're like cows
Yeah.
in this homeland.
Yep.
It's just, okay. This is kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, this
But
place
guys,
kind of looks
no.
like Sweden or Finland or Norway or
No,
something like
Finland.
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 Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
that. Somewhere in the Scandinavian countries.
But guys, what people think that Blackbeard took all Whitebeard territory?
Because they
Well, that's
said
what Jinbei said. And then
No, because Kaido and Big Mom took some too. Like Wano was Whitebeard territory.
was it?
Yeah, and Fishman Island
okay,
too.
yeah, fine, fair.
Fishman Island too.
Okay, yeah, but like the remaining territory,
Like-
Blackbeard took.
I just-
Yeah.
Even Brownbeard took some, and then Hawking took
He
it
tried
back.
to, then he got fodder.
He took it, and then Hawking took it back.
Hawking? Oh yeah,
the
well,
supernova.
no, I don't think Hawkins took the territory, but Hawkins was just there. He just happened to be there, as far as I understand.
I just think Blackbeard took all the territory that he
Like
knew
the majority.
about that Whitebeard had.
Majority
Not
of
everything, just
Right, yeah,
the
like let's say like
bits he
because
knew.
if Blackbeard, because he was building up his forces, he wouldn't have time to focus on dealing with another Yonko like Kaido or Big Mom to try and reclaim Fisherman Island or Wano. So he leave it to them, and all the while the other territories that were free or that were not taken by, let's say, or that were not Yonko seized, he would take for himself. Like what he did again, like the context of Jinbei's comics that he took at the bare minimum like 90% of Whitebeard's territory. Again, most of it. So the thing about it is that, over half. So the thing here is that from that standpoint, this place, it had no real protection as far as I know. Like maybe Marco stayed here right after Whitebeard died, considering how the grave is nearby. Whether it's on this island or like an island nearby, I'm not too sure.
Another island.
Fair enough, yeah. But at the same token,
go on.
But at the same token, Marco could have stayed here, and then Blackbeard had no intention of fighting Marco, but it's Marco who picked the fight with Blackbeard. So he went over to Blackbeard's location. So again, Blackbeard may not have had any intention. Yeah, so ultimately Blackbeard may have had no intention of actually coming here ever, because again, it has no value, as you guys said before. But I just find it interesting because I would figure the more territory, the better. Even if that territory isn't under, let's say, the tenure of the world government, because even still, you wouldn't want it because in the new world, and I'm assuming this place is in the new world. That's my assumption. I'm not too sure. But if it is in the new world, the more territory Yonko has in the new world, I'd figure the better, because that shows their dominance over this part where they rule and no one else can rule but them. So whether an island is under the influence of the government or not, whether it's a lost area or not, it wouldn't matter. That's how to figure. Because land is land, territory is territory. But again, the reason why Blackbeard's not there, it's a bit weird. I mean, maybe he's actually saving this for later, and actually he is going to come back, target Marco, get his fruit, and then boom, we have the Phoenix power belong to someone in Blackbeard's crew, or Blackbeard himself. And it's like, okay, shit. So, again.
But don't you think? Wait. But don't you think he has his hands already full with the Revolutionary Army looking for him consistently?
Who? Blackbeard?
No, don't you? Yeah, Blackbeard.
What?
Nah, you already low diff dragon, man. It's over.
Low diffed? Yeah, no, this is clean. Low diff.
But Cole, not confirmed though.
Yeah, not confirmed.
Yo, in the chat, people, just to explain myself, in the chat, people are saying that Wano was not Whitebeard territory. Just to explain myself, we saw that Whitebeard and the daimyo were friends. So it's kind of like Wano was kind of under Whitebeard protection. Then when Whitebeard died, that's when Kaido came.
All right, so okay, now I'm getting facts confused here. So was he or was he not? Okay, so it's not confirmed that he was.
No,
Wano was under his flag per se.
Yeah, Wano was just like he was just protecting Wano.
Right, like because
it happened.
Right,
Is somebody having a running fan on their microphone?
Ape, is that you?
I hear that is.
So he was just protecting Wano. Wano was not his territory. He was just protecting it.
But like, it's an island that he lets go because we know that Oars Jr. and Ace, they make strats there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Roger and Whitebeard, when they drank the sake cups together, they drank it on Wano. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you think logically about it, so you can assume that when Whitebeard was alive, it could be his territory. But after he died, then Kaido made that plot with the current shogun to kill Oden, and that's why we see like Momonosuke, Kiemon, after time skip on the run. So you can assume that it happened in these 2-year gaps.
Because the shogun was mad that Whitebeard and Roger was on Wano. He was mad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because like the shogun runs the show, but I don't think the Shogun's dumb enough to, try and tackle those two freaks, like, when they're on Wano Kuni. Like, if Roger and Whitebeard are on your island, like, it is what it is. Like, you let them do whatever they gotta do. Like, hands up, don't shoot. Like, shit. Like, okay, like, just do what you gotta do.
Only Mondor is stupid enough to try and.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah. And then on top of that, Blackbeard, Whitebeard himself, again, he does have people there like Ace and Orange Jr. Again, like, I would assume that whatever forces they have, samurai-wise, are still ultimately inferior than what the Whitebeard pirates can offer. So you don't want to take out Orange Jr., you don't want to hurt Ace, you don't want to hurt Marco or whoever's in Wano, because again, that's going to incur the wrath of Whitebeard. If Whitebeard wanted to, he could literally like tilt the entire island. It's gone. It's done. Or an archipelago, because as far as you know, it could be an archipelago because we don't see like the entire thing. All we see is like the one location of Wano. And by the way, I gotta say, thoughts on that weird freaking tree that curves around like it's a crescent moon.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
Zoo. It's like it's kind of like zoo.
Maybe it could.
Yeah, but Zoe had like a whale. It was a whale on Zoe. It was an actual
like a
whale.
bonsai tree.
Maybe it could be similar to something like the Yggdrasil tree.
I don't know how you went back to Norse mythology, bro. I have no idea how you did that. That's wild. This is gonna be pure Japanese culture, maybe some like Chinese Buddhist stuff. Norse in Wano?
Wait. It popped into my head because because a few years ago there was a manga called Negima, the one made by Ken Kitaro. In one of the arcs, they have a school festival, and it was centered around this world tree that was called the Yggdrasil tree. So maybe, similar to that point, that this tree, this large Japanese cherry blossom tree, that's what I'm assuming, it's a cherry blossom tree. It could be similar to the world tree seen in Norse mythology.
Wait,
Raven, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, and if that's true, that tree gotta be on Elbaf, not on Wano.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be an Elbaf. Because there's a notion that I think it's similar in Berserk, where like a lot of these sacred trees are all connected to a giant tree, the world tree that Ganesha became. Yeah. So the city could apply in One Piece too, where a lot of these trees have these connections to one another, and they're all sacred. But by the same token, this could just be a very unique tree that is indicative of Wano Kuni.
I think it's just a
and
weird
it probably
tree, dude.
Yeah, like exactly. It could be just a weird
what
tree.
I'm saying is a theory, and I'm
reading it.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it also has some waterfalls.
Yeah, it has 5 waterfalls coming out.
Yeah,
of it.
that's why I see it kind of looks.
Wait, were those waterfalls?
Yeah.
Yes, there are. It's waterfalls.
Yeah, and it's got a bridge going through it too.
Oh, I couldn't tell if it was waterfalls. Okay, like the
I don't
tree.
think the tree is going through it. It's behind it.
No, I think it's on it.
I mean,
It looks like it's on it, and then like because
it's inside.
No. It looks like it's on it because like, it looks like some weird hill, like an old school Dragon Ball hill, like a mountain.
You know
and
what?
then
Maybe
it's on
maybe
it.
the bridge. Yeah, maybe the bridge goes inside the tree, and then there's an elevator going to the top.
Well, hold on a second now. Wait. But time out though. There's no water. How is there a waterfall? Oh wait, no, there is water. Oh my. Oh. Yeah. Yo, I have to zoom the fucking OD. There is water.
And
damn.
There's the house that's currently on top of it. There's no stairs or anything to get up.
No, there's stairs.
Yeah.
Like on the side.
Yeah, on the side,
sides,
they go into the hill, and so I'd assume you can go into the hill, and then, from the bottom.
Secret way to get in there.
Yeah, like it really looks a lot. Like it looks a lot better when I actually have like on my computer screen rather than on my iPad. I can see a lot better. Like Wano, they put a lot of effort to Wano, bro. Like seriously,
can you
Wano's
guys see
nice.
the Kyoto Tower?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Tower.
Is that what that is on the left hand side?
Yeah,
is
on
that
the
Kyoto
left,
Tower?
on the left.
Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, that's wild.
I actually have a weird feeling about this chapter, man. It's just I feel that Oda is just rushing things.
Oh
somehow.
yeah,
Like, we see freaking Frankie, Usopp, Robin, and Zoro infiltrating so deep in when we thought that they would be like on the edge of Wano, waiting for Luffy and company, or trying to
I forgot
do things.
Wait, real quickly. KH Avenger donated. Actually said, I became tier 3 a bit ago. Is it too late to hop in? I'm having a hard time figuring out this crap.
What's his name?
KH Avenger 358-2.
If you want to get into the stream, just enter Discord, tag me, message me, and show me that you have NL, and I'll give you the. Not only I'll sync the server to give you the supporter status, and I'll give you the tier Haribert rank. So that you can join in.
So message Garev Ryu, KH. Message him, and then he'll. You go from there.
Welcome to tier 3.
Welcome to the tier 3, bro. Welcome to tier Haribert.
So, Kane, what do you think is the chance that we'll see Maria this arc?
Who? 100%.
Moria.
Oh, Moria. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, who the hell's Maria? Like, Maria. I'm like, wait, what?
Wilson.
Okay, no. Oh, Moria.
Moria had a little visit with Ivankov.
Wait a minute. Marco was a. Oh no, that's fucking edited.
Yeah, anybody see the triage set in the chat?
Oh. Huh.
That's
what tree?
That's what type of trees it is.
A bonsai tree.
Oh!
Oh,
thank you. Yes, I was pondering what the heck, because I've seen before. I just it's a bonsai. Thank you. It's a bonsai tree. That's what that. Yes,
so like,
it's a giant bonsai tree.
This is like giant.
Well, yeah, but like look at the way it's orchestrated. Like it's exactly.
Giant at one piece.
Exactly, it's one piece.
Yeah, I forgot to mention like. Don't you guys think like it's kind of weird that they didn't even recognize Zoro? Like they just took it.
They didn't recognize fucking Frankie.
I think they were waiting for communications, to be honest.
Well, to be fair, they closed their borders.
Yeah,
so I don't even think they would get the mail.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like the ducks fly over, drop it in, like boom, here, take it. I mean, unless they have like they shut down the ducks flying over with the paper. I mean. Like I would figure that at the bare minimum, some of the higher ups in Wano Kuni, they should know what's going on in the outside world at the bare minimum. Oh, and by the way, I just noticed that too.
I don't think they'll share with the citizens, though.
I got a question. Something that I was gonna mention before I got interrupted. How much time has it been since the point that Sanji came into Whole Cake Island, and by the time it ended?
4
years plus.
And also including the time that it took Luffy to take from Wano Kuni from Zou to Whole Cake Island. How long has it been since that point until the end?
Okay, so listen, it took Luffy 1 week to get from Zou to
2 weeks.
1 week from to
from Zou to Whole Cake.
From Zou to Whole Cake, it was 1 week. Then it was, I think, 1 day. They arrived on the night of before the wedding, so it's at least 1 day they escaped.
1 or
so
2
it
days,
would.
Yeah.
Wait,
because they got captured.
It was 3 days. It was 1 night. Then they
because they had to travel from because they had to travel this weird route from Cacao Island to Whole Cake Island. Right? Yeah, exactly.
11 days. Go on, Noctoro.
So it's around 10 days that Luffy left Zou and escaped Whole Cake Island, right? I would assume around that much more, or maybe even more. I don't know, because we didn't know the exact. Yes.
Are you sure it's 1 week? Because in the manga they didn't say it, but in the anime they said 2 weeks. Because in the
as far as I remember from the manga, it's 1 week.
I don't think they.
Yeah, but you have to remember the anime had that weird thing where they went to.
No, I'm not talking about the fillers. I'm not talking about the fillers. When they arrived at Chocolate Town, I think they said 2 weeks. But on the manga, they didn't say anything.
When you said 3 days, are you including the time that the wedding transpired, or are you talking up to the wedding that Luffy escaped the seducing woods?
The 2 weeks.
Okay. Raven.
No, I'm asking Turbo.
Okay. Basically, they entered Big Mom's territory after 1 week, and it took them 3 days, or to escape it. Like they went in to Whole Cake Island, did that road that Pudding told them to do, so they will raid Seducing Woods. Then they took their time fighting Cracker, and then they went to the whole Sanji thing, tea party and stuff like that. And it took them another like 14 hours to leave the island.
So it basically took to 14 days for the Wano Kuni team to implement themselves into the country. That's kind of
again, like the time frame. Well, it's been like probably like at most 2 weeks, right? At most 2 weeks, probably maybe even like something like that. But again, like they're not trying to like incorporate themselves into like families or that kind of stuff. As far as you know, it's like one's a carpenter, one is a total salesman. Like that's easy. Just have a get up, sell some good stuff, and that's in a story. And then again, Robin's trying to be a high-end Geisha. So okay, fair enough. But again, it's like right now, that's like what, like you go to a certain district, you go where like all the dances are, you try out, and then Robin, she's doing her thing right now. So like like that's easy. Like what I'm curious was like Zoro, he's a Ronin, so he's a wandering samurai. So Zoro, I mean, he's been just going around doing shit and stumbled across whatever's going on. And then like someone done it before, the guy earlier, this magistrate probably killed these dudes and then blamed it on Zoro, who happened to be there probably because he got lost. And then here we are with Zoro having to strike him down and then sorry Kinemon. So again,
I would say that
like
he got pointed the blame because...
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, King, I say that he got pointed the blame because he has Shusui.
That's also true. I
mean, fair enough. Well, I think it's both. Like, I think like the guy just got lucky too, because the guy just says like to think I'll get my hands on Shusui, like like that kind of stuff.
He was drooling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like he was drooling. Exactly, he was drooling. Like
that nigga sick.
Yo.
He was drooling.
Well, King, I have an idea about that. About what happened. If you guys remember, it stated that the first thing the Straw Hats were supposed to do was find people to go with them against the Shogun because they themselves couldn't do it alone, right? What if there's like some kind of faction going against the Shogun, and the people that got killed the previous nights were the people that are in those factions, and they just blamed the killing on Zoro? Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah, that could too if they want to take the Zoro route into like to kind of be like the branch to kind of, or like the trunk to bring it all together, because the factions I would assume have to be built up in some way, and then depending on like I'm assuming that there's people in the current system that were against his magistrate currently, and then especially like the families that had guys that are killed, that they may have some bigger role too. But my only issue is that I thought that according to what we got in Zou, it kind of seemed like there was already cats waiting for them there.
Yeah, they're waiting.
But it looks like they're still trying to gather their forces, or
like Luffy and stuff.
Yeah, but not that. Like I thought like there was an actual like revolutionary force within Wano Kuni, and when they hopped into Wano Kuni, they'd be greeted by like revolutionary forces. Like okay, kind of like how like the Tontada were building, like they were a force, if you would, led by Kiros, who's the toy soldier. They had a force against Don Flamingo and company. That was already established. As far as I know, there's no established like revolution force against the Shogun right now. They're trying to get to that, or like they're trying to gather everyone or something of the sort, which is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Because again, I thought it ought to be there.
One thing that I have an issue with just this chapter is that there's a bit of a contradiction with what this magistrate is telling to Zoro. At first he's telling him that he's also a grave robber, but then a page later he's telling him, oh, maybe you stole it from the original thief.
I mean, the original thief is Moria.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah. But again, he doesn't necessarily know that.
But he's calling Zoro a grave robber. But then he switches up to calling him a thief, taking the sword from the original thief.
Right, yeah, it's like he knows. Like he knows full well.
He's not a grave robber.
Yeah, but Reverend, at the end of the day, it's not a matter of Shisui. It's a matter of they're blaming the killing on Zoro. That's why he's committing seppuku. It's not because of the sword.
It's second-hand grave robbing.
Basically, the sword is just a bonus he happened to have.
Exactly, the sword's a bonus. Right, that's what I'm thinking.
But by the way, something I actually noticed just by looking at the whole panel, Wano panel and shit. I'm imagining this to be one of the, like, you know, that Japan back in the day, Edo period and stuff, had like the shogun and feudal lords that ruled over territories, just like Oden used to, right? Basically, I'm implying that this city is not like the main city of where the shogun is, but a feudal lord territory, and this guy that's putting Zoro to commit seppuku is basically the feudal lord, maybe, of this territory.
He's a magistrate.
But he's the magistrate. It's.
Or someone related to the feudal lord of this.
We don't know how big. We don't know how big Wano country is. It could be like Alabasta, where it's like super huge and has different cities, or it can be like a small island.
It's gonna be kind of like
to see some of these figures like Sasaki Kojiro, maybe Oda Nobunaga too.
I mean, what I'm trying to say is basically we might think that they have infiltrated way too deep, but at the same time, that's the premises of Wano, not really deep, but outside.
Heavenly Demon has thoughts on the shogun's name being Orochi, which is
I
Orochi. What is it like? Isn't
Orochi
Orochi like a giant, like multiple-headed snake or something? Of the
King. Yeah, it's an eight-headed snake. Orochi is like an eight-headed.
Yeah, so I did some research on that, and basically it's Yamato no Orochi, the eight-headed snake dragon, but at the same time, it says, wait, let me find it. So in both their versions of the Orochi myth, the Shinto storm god Susanoo, whatever, is expelled from the heaven for tricking his sister Amaterasu's sun goddess. And now you go back to the Kurozumi, whatever name he has.
Yeah, Kurozumi.
And he says, it's the founder, a Shinto priest by the name of Kurozumi, had a divine union with Amaterasu, goddess of the sun and chief of Kami, in the Shinto pantheon. So his name is actually related.
It's a lot there.
Yeah, like,
actually,
but you can't really make it something like it.
The story that you just said, I don't know where you read it, but it's kind of like just there's kind of like some stuff, like it's kind of not true. Cause actually Susanoo, he like came down to earth and he just fought this dragon because he was trying to kill someone's daughter, and Susanoo was in love with the woman, and he just killed that dragon.
Yeah, Susanoo was the one who killed Yamato no Orochi.
As far as I know, Orochi was a snake that was eating like children in a village, and then Susanoo tricked him by putting like it was like drink that the gods like, and then the scent of that drew the snake, and Susanoo caught the 8 heads at once. That's what I know about Susanoo versus.
Yeah, like something like that. Like that's I remember. Yeah, something like that. No, I'm not too well versed in that.
Also, King, check the garden. Someone made a fan photo of the Shogun Orochi.
On top of the Orochimaru picture, just.
Oh, really? Is that?
Nah, it's Orochimaru, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why he was called Orochimaru because of the snake point.
Yeah. No, see, I like the second one with like this like beastly Hydra Orochi. That's beastly. That's sexy. Like having just Orochimaru just get the fuck out of here, bro. Ridiculous.
I don't know. The Shogun might have like a poison blade or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Could be cool.
He might, but at the same time, he also could be a different user.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know about Susanoo and Orochi is from Naruto when Susanoo cut off all 8 of Orochimaru's 8-headed summoning.
Yep.
So.
Also, what do you think about Usopp splitting lies again? And like one piece into 2 piece.
He's good at it.
Is that a foreshadowing? Is that a foreshadowing?
Is that a foreshadowing?
For 2 piece?
Like,
bro, like the 2 piece had me rolling. I'm like, get the fuck
What's symbolism of he's gonna share the 1 piece with the world?
Yo.
And they're all gonna sit around a table and eat.
2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16. I'm like, okay, all right.
It was basically doing the Neji technique, the 64 forms.
Yeah. But I think potentially Usopp just confirmed 2 piece. Let's just put out.
Yeah.
What is
64 pieces?
what I saw.
Oh, bro, like Oda will be 80 by then. I don't think it's happening.
What I saw in the comment was basically like the One Piece into Two Piece being the foreshadowing of the last panel. Basically, Zoro One Piece house cutting into two pieces.
I love the stream says through 5 bits. I don't understand how Kinemon didn't take the sword away from Zoro, which is actually a fair point. But at the same time, I think Zoro wouldn't want him to take the sword in anyway.
I mean, would you try to take the sword away from Zoro?
Well, I mean, the thing about it is this: like, honestly, I'm pretty sure Kinemon may have referenced the fact that, yo, listen, like this sword you're wielding with you right now is like a sacred treasure to this country. And so you can't just walk around with this sword all nilly-willy like that. Like, even if you got 3 swords, like, at least, like, let's say, maybe, I don't know, have a different sheath for the sword or something of the sword. Like, just try and hide the sword as best as you possibly can. Because,
we don't know that it's, like, a national treasure, like,
We do.
We kind of do.
We kind of do. Because, again, like, this guy...
It's legendary. It's different than, like...
But this guy...
The status that, like...
No, Kinemon said.
Yeah, Kinemon said that, man.
Yeah,
Kinemon was saying that it was a treasure, and he was trying to get off of Zoro's hands. And on top of this, the magistrate said, like, I can't believe I have my hands on Shusui. Like, Shusui belongs to Ryoma, and Ryoma, as far as you know, is a very famous swordsman in the history of Wano Kuni. And there was a one-shot that Oda did for him, but it may or may not be him, I'm not too sure. Either way, the thing about it is that you have this sword that has this weight, and Zoro's walking around with the sword on his waist. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? It's like, oh, he should... I would say that he should be smart, but at the same time, it's Zoro. Zoro's an idiot, so I'm not.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, Zoro's stupid. Yeah, so I'm not. You know, it is what it's there. But still, if you think that Kinemon big, like, dude, like, don't wear the sword. Just don't. No, like, Roni told you for a while, for fuck's sakes, if you need to.
Yo, Kane, check out the garden, man.
Yeah.
The Usopp foreshadowing that's been happening in One Piece. Like, he foreshadowed the Tontadas back in Chapter 8.
Yeah, we all saw that.
What is
this?
That's
a fact, man. Usopp's lies and foreshadows are happening.
Yeah, so Usopp saying, let's see, today I'll tell you about the time when I was 5 and fought with a southern giant golden fish. Then we see an actual giant golden fish in Little Garden.
Little Garden.
Yeah, that's wild. And then, what was it? Of course I did. I'm an expert when it comes to all things sniping. Feel free to bow down before me and address me as captain. My name is Soge King. I mean, that's kind of a stretch. He's not saying captain at that point in time. So that's kind of a stretch, yeah. It's a dragon capturer, and then it's a dragon that Punk Hazard. Yo, Usopp, bro. That's wild.
I mean,
there's also like his most famous lie about him having 8,000 followers, and then after the Dressrosa, the Straw Hat fleet got formed.
Right, yeah, and then, I mean, okay, like, to be fair, I think that Usopp is going to have the second side behind the crew. I think without question. So, I feel like he's going to be the vice captain. And then he'll kind of lead in Luffy's stead if Luffy's out commission.
Yeah, but on the same thing, Usopp said himself that if I ever wanted to die, I would wanted to remember as a brave man of the sea. Is that foreshadowing for his death?
Yeah. At the end of the series? I mean, at EOS, I think that Luffy would actually die, but Usopp dying? I mean, I think that... I don't know.
I mean, so far, if you take that for a fact that his lies are happening, or becoming true.
Well, this one. Then I sliced up... I sliced it up into little pieces and sent them to the... Is someone in the wind tunnel right now? Like,
yeah, I think his fist is. He's like breathing into the hole.
Like, damn, bro.
USC, man.
Bro, yeah, USC, yeah. I sent them to the country of dwarves, and we actually see him with the Tontada and whatnot. Yeah, so Usopp's lies tend to come true. Like, again, like, Usopp's lies ultimately come true in a certain sense. And I feel like this... I don't know if he would die. I don't think Oda would do that. But, again, I think the MC dying at the end of the story makes sense to me. But if Usopp did die at the end of the series, that'd be one hell of a way to go out. A brave man in the sea.
Yo, I like Usopp dying, man. Yo, I hate
really?
Usopp.
Yo, I did Usopp. I hate Usopp. Damn.
Yo, man. Nah, Chopper died. Chopper died.
Oh my god. Yo, guys. Between all this Straw Hat, I hate Usopp. Yo, Robin was about to die in front of Usopp, and he just ran.
How is he worse than Chopper?
I mean, that's that was in his nature. He's changed, kind of, sort of.
No, dude, Tontaras were about to die because of Usopp, and he ran. Robin was about to die. He ran.
Diablo, you know why Chopper's worse? If he didn't fucking heal up Z in the movie, then none of that bad shit would have happened.
That's a movie!
It is a movie!
Oh my god.
An integral part of the crew. If he didn't heal up like everyone, they'd all be dead.
Yo, if I have to choose like my least favorite character in One Piece, it's Usopp.
Chopper's One Piece in general? Not even Foxy? Not even
Foxy? I like Foxy. What do you think?
Oh man,
I like Foxy.
This character is boring.
Chopper is easier to replace, man, because you can either get Marco or Law.
We can replace Usopp?
Yeah.
With who?
Like, even
all
all
the other snipers are taken, man. Unless you want to get Tribal. Unless
I don't know how you could. I have no idea how you could replace Usopp. Like Usopp, like there's no real character in the Strat crew that is replaceable by nature. So,
no, but I mean like
Chopper.
Yo,
Chopper was
since East Blue, Usopp is like that. He never changed.
Yeah.
I mean,
no. He did change, and then he kind of went a little bit back to where he was after they hit like the new world, which was kind of weird. I never understood
like
that.
marked character development that was like measurable, but then he regressed because Oda needs somebody to do gags.
Guys, during the time skip, he were on the island where he could have died at any time, and right now, just facing like some people in the Flamingo family, he just run and let Robin die. Robin was about to die.
But don't you remember his turn back and him facing whatever slimy guy was?
No matter what, he run.
You have to remember too that he didn't remember Robin because Robin at the time was
No. Before Robin turned to a toy, he run. Before Robin turned to a toy, he run.
Hey man, Trable's top 6. I wouldn't want to
fight him. But like he forgot.
Even Nami,
he forgot. The thing, Robin became a doll, and after that, Usopp ran.
Right, because I forgot. I forgot. Because once Sugar turns into a toy, then you forget about the person entirely. Yeah.
You also have to remember, Usopp running is like reasonable most of the time because he literally can't do shit up close. Like it's just not. It's not a good position for him to be in.
He's a long-range fighter, dude.
Yeah, he's a sniper.
He needs to get to like a vantage point where he can be useful before he can do stuff.
Like he is a long-range fighter. He can't do shit up close.
Do you
think that Brett is right? That Sushi is an extra treasure. Yeah.
Do you think that Luffy could have beat Magellan?
No.
When?
Right now?
He fought.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Nah, I don't think he could.
It depends on if the poison goes
Luffy
through.
now? Nah, still not beating him.
I think he would.
Here's why I say you can't. Ivankov said specifically in Impel Down, Luffy, if you get caught by Magellan, I cannot save you again, which is to imply that Magellan's poison still does affect him. Yep. And even if he is immune to some of it, he's not beating the Venom Demon. That's just
no.
I know that.
Katakuri.
What? Are you few?
Oh my god.
Taekwondo.
Like Magellan at full power just like bodies Luffy just straight up.
Magellan is Admiral level.
I don't think Katakuri is stronger than Magellan by a bit.
Wait, what?
That's not relevant to Luffy versus Magellan.
Okay,
let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Okay,
it doesn't matter who's stronger between the two. We're talking about Luffy versus Magellan.
It matters because look.
It doesn't matter. No, it literally doesn't. It's not relevant.
We're not discussing Katakuri. We're not discussing Katakuri.
Okay, guys, chill. I'm just gonna say, Ty. The only reason
Caesar
comparison. Oh my God, Ty.
Caesar did poorly.
The only reason you cannot compare Katakuri with Luffy is because Katakuri is
He cut out so hard, bro.
Yeah. Katakuri
cut out so hard.
I really hate my internet. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it's just.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, the thing is, you're gonna compare them because Katakuri is like basically having Luffy and Mr. Three's abilities combined. Because he can attack Magellan like far away with his mochi without, you know, having to get close to his poison.
Yeah, but the thing is that like either way you put it, Luffy won that fight, or he didn't lose, or if you say like it's like Luffy won, it was a tie, or he would have lost by a little bit. However you want to spin it. All of the options is stronger than Magellan. That's Luffy wins like high diff. He would be like fighting Caesar.
Okay, the thing is, the fight.
How does he get by the Venom Demon? How does he get by the Venom Demon?
By not getting hit. He has observation haki now that he'll never. No, I'm saying his observation haki will make it so that Venom Demon will never touch him.
Okay, Tyler, he has to hit him. He has to actually touch him, and that affects him.
Well, my thing here is that like
Magellan wears
it was the same problem.
My thing is that like the Venom Demon, as far as you know, isn't a one shot. It's not like okay, well you get touched right, therefore you're done. As far as you know, like as far as you know, like the poison is upped and it's poison's most point. Yeah, fine, it's the most point. It's his most point, his most potent poison. There you go. Okay, it's tongue twister right there. But the thing here is, But like the thing here is, even though it can poison inanimate objects, you can't really scale how powerful it is from a posing standpoint. Like, is it like 10 times more deadly? Is it like 20 times more deadly than the poison? I'm not too sure. But even if it's like say incurable, Luffy I still think has enough force to actually damage the Venom Demon, because Magellan is not a load yet. He can still be damaged. Let's say if you penetrate, like for example, when he was fighting Gear 2 Luffy with his Gear 2 attacks got poison on his hands, but Magellan was still feeling the pain. Because again, he's not a Logia. And with Armored Haki hardening, you can potentially coat your body to prevent getting poison or mitigate the poison. That is possible.
Can't do that forever.
That's true. But all you would need is a Gear 4 with a Kong gun or even a King Kong gun. It's like,
all right, so
how does Magellan roll from that?
Let me ask you this: does Luffy leave this fight alive? It doesn't matter if he wins or loses. Does he leave this fight alive?
I think he may lose a limb, but I think he'd win ultimately.
He'll be hurt.
Yeah, he'll win.
Yep.
He will win.
I don't have Luffy even like doing shit, honestly.
Because for me, the problem is that Armored Haki hardening was introduced at the time skip, and then on top of that, you have a coating ability, which is going to be useful against Magellan's poison, where that was an option pre-time skip. And post-time skip, Luffy has massive DC and strength and speed, where Magellan, he had solid speed, but he wasn't really rocking a lot of physical strength as far as I can tell, or DC. Like in Gear 4, I think Luffy in Gear 4 can tangle with Admiral.
Magellan could have destroyed Impel Down.
Yeah,
well, he could with the Venom Demon, but that takes time.
No,
like
King,
with a King Kong gun, the damage that's immediate.
Gear 4 takes time.
He has to.
We never hold that against Luffy.
No. But he has to transform into that state, and then he has to up his strength again with air to make the King Kong gun. But that time window is far shorter than poisoning the surrounding areas surrounding the Venom Demon, and then whether they erode or not, that time frame is not really stated at all. We have no idea.
Well, King, here's my reason. The Armament Haki is a coating, right? It's still on top of Luffy's skin, though. It can corrode through that and then corrode his skin.
Right, yeah, but then again,
he'll be dead long before Luffy dies of poison, though.
Like this shit has melted stone, steel, iron. It's melted the entire prison that he's been through.
Right, yeah, but again,
also Luffy's getting fucked up as he goes Gear 4 because Magellan has poison gas.
Yeah,
right,
but what we seen,
but the poison gas really works in let's say a condensed area. Number one.
Poison don't affect Luffy anymore.
Number two, he has antibodies.
This is Magellan. It's not normal poison.
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
like throw that out. We throwing that argument out.
Ivankov already said that Magellan's poison still affects.
Before Wall Cake Island, Luffy ate venomous poison.
The fish still.
Remember when Magellan said, with Venom Demon, I could actually just destroy all of Impel Down. Remember that?
Yeah, he could absolutely. Like, I'm not gonna deny that, but my thing about is that, like, how would he? Like, it's not like he's gonna have like a one big attack for. As far as you know, it's not one big attack with the Venom Demon, and the whole thing is engulfed in poison and wrap. As far as you know, he can walk around with the Venom Demon, corrode the entire area. And again, that takes time.
All I mean is that like Luffy's not going to be immune to Magellan's poison.
To the Venom Demon, probably not. But the rest of the poisons,
I'm not too sure. I don't think. I don't think even that.
To most of it, again, like
95%.
It depends on the poison, honestly.
from what we've seen of Smoker versus Virgo, Smoker has better hockey than what we've seen from Magellan. So he just has a more dangerous devil fruit. So like Luffy. All right.
What the fuck?
Magellan.
Magellan. Wait.
No, look, he wasn't even using hockey. But I'm saying Smoker has trash hockey, but at least Smoker has hockey. You know what I mean? So it's like Smoker physically is strong.
We don't know if he has
it's like the tie. Oh wait, the sun, the moon, the sky, 200 in 45 bits. Get Ty the fuck out of here, please. He sucks. Okay.
All right.
Just hang on, Taekwon. Taekwon has say. All right. Taekwon has say no matter what anybody. It is what it is. All right. Ty has stay power. Razy. We just got for tier 3 for 6 months. Much love, King. Much Razy. Much love right there, bro. Not that about that. Much love right there for tier 3.
Yo, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember during the last stream, I said that before Wano Kuni we're gonna see Marco and Nekomamushi, and pretty much everyone said that's not gonna happen.
Are you trying to take the
before?
Wait. I remember.
Wait. No one talk. I said that yesterday on Brago's stream, and Ty said that he never said that it's not gonna happen.
I didn't say that.
No, Ty did say that.
Brago's stream yesterday.
Wait, Ty, did you say that?
No, I never said like I've been all for Marco. Remember King of Lightning? I had the whole Jinbei's gonna get kidnapped.
What he said.
Yeah, no. I remember that you had the whole notion that Marco was the lurking legend. Like that was one that you were pushing that strong for some weird reason. I remember that because that was just wild. Like Marco was the lurking legend.
I
remember that too.
I never said that.
You did.
Wano will start.
Oh my God. True.
No,
I've been saying. Wait. I've been saying a lot that Jinbei is gonna get kidnapped by Weevil, and then that's gonna bait Marco out.
Nah.
Marco into Jinbei.
Why does Marco care about Jinbei?
Jinbei. All right. Here's the thing. Y'all don't have to agree with it. I don't say that for you to agree with it. But keep it in mind. Every single time.
Wait. How did we go from Marco being living legend to then jump to Jinbei to then jump to Marco trying to save him?
Look,
Marco is the living legend. I'm gonna be severely disappointed.
Look,
Dude, it's not him, bro. It's over. Like that's not.
Like 3 times.
It's not happening.
We seen Jinbei stand up for the Whitebeard pirate. So if something happens to Jinbei, Marco's gonna go and try to save him. Marco's not gonna just let Jinbei. Who's like Jinbei's the most loyalist guy.
So he's gonna abandon Whitebeard.
Yeah, nah, bro. Thanks for the tier 3 sub, bro. Much appreciated, man. Much love.
Ty, you didn't even
can we move on?
For 3 months too. Good stuff.
Ty, you didn't even answer me.
Well, let's discuss how Shiki is the lurking legend.
Oh,
no, wait.
But Marco is not going to abandon the fucking village just to go and save Jinbei.
Yes, he is. Keep this in mind. The main reason. Check this out. The chapter told us.
I got another question.
Over there is because of Weevil. So
okay, Ty, someone has a question.
Ty.
Wait, Ty. Hold, Ty. Hold. What's the question?
Ty didn't even answer me.
Is anybody not thinking about Where's Law?
What's that again now?
Where's Law?
Nobody's not thinking about Where's Law?
No, I did. Like I was like, I don't know where Law is. Like Law, like I feel like
Law's probably doing his own solo thing.
I would assume he's in his submarine waiting for Luffy and guiding them into Wano.
That could be a thing. That because as far as I mean, Nami is a navigator, so I'm pretty sure she would have an idea. But at the same time, I don't know if they like coordinated where Wano is going to be on the map compared to where Zoe is, because Zoe does move around, and it's not on the log post because it doesn't have like that magnetic field. So I'm not too sure if Nami could just like if they told Nami before they left, or if not, then Law would be Law would be back in Zoe or something, like waiting for them before they go to Wano. Some of the sorts. That is very possible.
So here's something I want to talk about, and this is in response to Taekwon.
Oh no!
I don't. No. Just listen. I don't believe for 1 second that Marco is going to abandon the village to save Jinbei, because the village is Whitebeard's final.
Marco is going to Wano.
Not only that. Wait. Not only that. We don't even know if that village has any fighting force, and Marco is the only person that has fighting capabilities to defend that village.
No, it is. It's a peaceful village. So it has no fighting force. They already confirmed that.
But keep this in mind.
And if Marco leaves to go and save Jinbei, and Blackbeard actually knows about the village.
Revan, easy.
Okay, Revan.
Easy.
The main
guys. King.
I'm right here.
King. Okay, let's change the subject for 1 second. Are the kids next to Whitebeard? Do you think they have some kind of importance on page 6?
On page 6.
Oh yeah, I saw them.
Right when Marco is talking about how the village was destroyed before, the kid in front, that's Whitebeard. The kids next to him, do they have any kind of importance?
Oh yeah, it has his jaw too.
Yo, bro.
Maybe.
Yo, I'll be real with you. I did not think that was Whitebeard for a second.
Yeah, me neither. But then I looked at it and I was like, oh, it is.
I did not think that was Whitebeard for a second. Yeah, but like the logo is like, yeah, but it's not a full. It's not a full. I thought that most kids had the kind of logo back. I mean, I guess not. Oh shit, that is fucking Whitebeard, I guess. Yeah,
there's one girl and then there's like 2 guys.
Yeah, the guys.
The 2 guys. Okay, so I mean, I don't say one's Marco, but let's say, oh my gosh, let me see here.
On the left.
Honestly, probably not. I mean, the girl may be what's her name?
Shaki.
No.
I feel like if they were supposed to be relevant, they'd be more detailed.
Yeah, Bakken. Yeah, it could be Bakken. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Imagine if the guy. Imagine if the guy on the left was the second commander of Whitebeard, because we never saw him.
That's Vegapunk.
The second commander?
The second commander?
Ace.
Yeah, we never saw him.
Oh, you mean like the one? No. I thought that position was left open.
Thatch.
The previous.
No, Thatch was 4. No, we never saw the second commander of the Blackbeard Pirates.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
never saw him.
Well, they're irrelevant. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's saying that the guy, he's saying that the guy on the left with the spiky hair could be him, and like he died or something.
Why does that matter? Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
We're gonna probably get a flashback to Whitebeard, like 40 years ago.
Oh, look in the Garden of Patrons.
Is someone typing Morse code right now into like the mic? What's going on?
Yeah. By the way, King, go to the garden. We got some official artwork by Oda.
See?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same character. Damn. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh man, Ichiro Oda. Okay, so let me show chat real quick. So.
Yo, wait. Why does Jozu look like Kuma? Like
no, actually
everything.
No, but Kuma was different than that. Like,
so Whitebeard when he's a kid, he has the he has the symbol, he has the toys around him, he has he has money too, like a bag of money, and looking all fierce and that kind of stuff with his mock glaive. And then here in the chapter, actually the same. Oh my god, that's actually him, bro. Yo, good shit, Oda. Good shit, Goda, for damn reason. Okay, good shit, bro. Good shit.
Can I bring something into that?
Then we have Izo. What? Dude, Izo is gay. Vista. Okay.
Is he from Wano?
Like, Izo, probably. Yeah. Yeah, Izo could be here actually. Izo could be here.
I don't think he's from Wano. There's island next to Wano. That's kind of like Japanese stuff, but
yeah. So that's what I want to ask you guys too. So now that we're in Wano, we've seen one place so far. But at the same time, when you look at Kaido's place, it was continuously snowing. So is Wano Kuni like an archipelago where there's several islands that consist of Wano, like actual Japan? And so, and then also it kind of follow like, let's say like the Naruto route, where it'd be like one place is more water oriented, like the water village. One place is more earth oriented, or like sand oriented, something like that. Where like there's different areas in Wano Kuni. But they're all Wano Kuni per se. They're all the same.
So here's my take on that. So like you know how like have any of you ever read Golden Kamuy?
Golden Kamuy?
Golden Kamuy.
Kamuy. Okay, I see that. But
I'm watching it.
Basically,
I
Japan
kind of want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't know.
All right, but basically, Japan's divided into like 4 regions, I think, and the northernmost one is Hokkaido. Yeah, the northern one most is Hokkaido, and it's like sparsely populated, has all this wilderness. So that's probably where Kaido would be, if anywhere, in like Hokkaido. That's what it's called, Hokkaido.
I mean,
no.
I don't know if we're gonna make that parallel. I mean, I see what you're saying, but that thing is a bit, the name Hokkaido. Kaido's in Hokkaido, therefore Kaido's here. Like I don't
know. Who maybe, but we don't even have to go to Golden Kamuy. because Oda just said that because one gonna represent the feudal Japan, so we can assume Wano is kind of like 4 islands. So one island gonna represent the north of Japan. Also, that's gonna be Hokkaido, where Kaido is right now. And right now the city that we saw, that's kind of like Kyoto. So Kyoto.
And also, I gotta say, I'm very curious on how Oda's going to incorporate some of the Rurouni Kenshin stuff, because I know he's gonna do it, because he worked with the author of Rurouni Kenshin. So like, because I feel like there's actually I think a cannonball with the One Piece logo on it or something of the sort in Rurouni Kenshin.
You mean the same guy? You mean the same guy that got?
Yes. The same amazing manga. Does it really matter at this point? Like seriously?
It doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I know folks want to bring it up, but listen, like Rurouni Kenshin is what it is. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it is what it is. But like at the same time, the thing about it is that the thing about it is that you have what the author Rurouni Kenshin has a lot of. Well, clearly it's feudal Japan, and then Zoro himself is a Ronin, a wannabe samurai like Rurouni Kenshin, and I'm trying to think of maybe Zoro attaining new samurai skills or new sword skills in Wano Kuni, because Zoro by nature is not a samurai. He's not, even though he rocks 3 katana, he's not a samurai. So it could be the case where he starts to really incorporate more samurai skills. I don't know if he'll do, because remember how, what is it? Kinemon has the Foxfire style, I think it's called. Yeah. Whatever it's called, where he can cut all forms of flame. So there could be something similar to where, like, let's say Sanji got his raid suit at the end of Hokugan. So let's say in Wano Kuni, let's say Zoro gets either a new sword or his swords kind of like adapt to like different styles. So let's say one sword he has for a fire cutting style, one is like another element cutting style or something unique like that. So then Zoro and Sanji would both get their power-ups at the end of their arcs, if you would, even though Wano's supposed to be much bigger than just Zoro. And
that sounds so Naruto-y, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have a shinobi too. So shinobi wise, there should be ninjas, and I'm pretty sure like Usopp can learn a thing or two from there. I mean, because that fit Usopp perfectly, without question.
I'm expecting Zoro to end up with all 3 Kitetsu swords.
He's gonna get Zabuza's sword.
Zabuza's sword? Okay, all right.
The problem with Zoro. Yeah, Raven, the problem with that is Zoro having the 3 Kitetsus means that he has to like give up the Kuina's sword.
Yeah. I'll see him doing that.
And that won't happen.
That's true.
And on the other hand,
earlier Santa Claus $21 said, King, the reason people were spamming Saw is because on the page when Zoro attacked, you instantly called it stupid without reading the other page. It was stupid. That's when the Saw spamming started. Why? Because Zoro attacked when he should have attacked? Like, bro, like that was dumb. It was basically, but it was dumb as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah, well about all of that, I heard that spoken about it.
Oh no.
So wait,
talk.
Hold on.
Let him talk.
No, let him talk.
Are you hold on? Time out. Are you sure? Like, are you sure? Because normally you guys get heated if I start talking. Are we positive? Okay, all right, fine.
Yes. Okay, go.
Oh, a lot of y'all are upset about what happened with Zoro and stuff, but we seen this when he first got that sword. That sword is still bad luck. I think.
Wait, hold on. Time out. See, now I need to stop you. Who's upset? I think we all like it. I think everyone of us likes it.
Yeah, everyone liked it.
I think that we can all recognize though that it's stupid. Like, he's causing chaos. He even says sorry, Kinemon. Oh, I was saying
he's talking about the sword, not the cutting.
I'm saying
okay.
Because his sword is cursed. It's like bad luck. So that's like the bad. Like I think that's gonna be out of
wrong sword.
Wait.
Wrong
sword.
Doesn't he have all his swords with him?
No. Do you see them? No, I don't see them. All I see is Shusui.
They have them dressed in.
But they gotta
because they wear that type of robe before they kill themselves.
Right. Yeah, but at the same time, they wouldn't have his swords with him when he's killing himself. Yeah. There's no way. There's absolutely.
That's kind of crazy to give him a weapon right before he kill it. What type of shit is that?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So. All the swords are gone. Well, yeah, all the swords are gone for the time being. Shusui's there. It
has to be.
And actually, because let me see here. He may roll with Shusui for the time being.
House or some shit. But
yeah, I don't see Zoro letting his swords out of his sight, to be honest.
I mean,
Because
they
normally,
probably got confused.
well, he was already
normally.
So what? Wait, hold on. So what? Like, were they stolen?
Suicide.
Yeah, or they like
not
they're
stolen. Basically,
Zoro's not the
this officials basically got his swords, but this guy is holding Susui because that's what is important, since it's a national treasure. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Zoro looked pissed
She
off
had
that they
she
did
had
that.
all of them on.
Yeah, but also like, is it? Yeah, but also like from like Shushi's a national treasure, but then you have Wadomo. What's it called? Ichimonji, like his main sword, right?
Wano Ichimonji.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is supposed to be one of the highest grade swords on the planet, right? Like it's like top
it's
top 10 or something.
Second
No,
highest.
top 21.
It's
I
tier
think.
2. Tier 2.
Yeah, it's tier
No.
2. Oh wait, is Shisui tier 1?
No,
Yes.
No.
It's
no,
tier
no,
1.
no.
It's tier 1.
It's tier 2.
It's not tier 1.
Isn't it?
No.
It's not tier 1.
Shisui,
Let me see.
No.
Shusui
they-
and
they-
Wano Ichimonji are on the second tier, and
Somebody check
the
it on the
Katetsu
wiki,
is on the
please.
fourth.
No,
Alright,
yeah.
I'm checking it right now.
Mihawk-
Shusi is one of the
Mihawk sword is
Owasmono.
tier 1.
Mihawk.
Sword
The
is
only,
tier 1.
yeah, the only
Mainly.
two swords we know that are tier 1 are Mihawk sword and sword the first
Katetsu.
Katetsu.
Yeah, the first Kitetsu.
The
Shodai
Katetsu.
Katetsu.
Okay, so those are the only two ones that are tier
Shodai
1.
or Shodai? I'll go with
Mihawk sword, there's like 6 or others. It's like 6 or other. It's
12
like 6
more.
more swords
12.
in the same grade.
Yeah,
No, it's
12.
12. And Mihawk's is one
Okay.
of the 12.
Oh wait, hold on.
No,
Hold on, wait, hold on. Someone just said earlier that the only two swords that were tier 1
Yeah.
are Mihawks and then
And
the
Shodai Katetsu.
Shodai Katetsu.
Yes.
Have we seen the Shodai
Katetsu.
Katetsu? Yes or no?
No.
Well, so wait. So on that note,
Unless it's
like I
you
said
know,
like I said in a previous stream, that Shodai Kitetsu was, it's most likely, it's actually the hilt and all that is similar to the sword that one of the Gorosei is wielding. It's the exact same hilt, the exact same whatever like round thing that the sword has to the Zoro's Kitetsu. So that might be the Shodai Kitetsu, and it's a great sword.
The only difference is
I don't
that
think
That's just my personal theory.
I don't
the
think
one that
so,
Gorosei has
because-
is bigger than the Katetsu.
I don't think so, because the Shodai Kitetsu is kind of like a cursed blade.
The
It is
three swords are
Yeah, it's
cursed.
cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think
The
you're
Gorosei
gonna
guy
have
can
a
have a
cursed blade.
Like if anything.
Yeah, like
like
his
control.
like the cursed one's the red one, the one with the red what's it called?
Yeah.
Red Hilt. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sandai
right.
Katetsu.
Yeah. But that one's not a tier 2, is it?
It's
No,
a
that's a tier 4.
No, it's tier 3.
4, I think.
Tier 3.
No, 4.
No, it's tier 4. Oh no,
Oh
it's
yeah,
tier
there's
4.
11
Yeah,
more
it's tier
swords.
4.
Yeah,
So,
the
like,
Katetsu skip 1 tier.
So yeah, here's the tier. Like there's the 12 Saijo.
Oh wait, do me a favor.
Owasmono,
Hold on.
so it's-
Do me link it in the guards.
All right, hold on.
There's things. So I can read
Cool.
it.
There's-
My one that
All right.
I think it was the Sandai Kitetsu. It
Zoro
only
got that.
grants bad luck to the user if the Sandai Kitetsu doesn't see the user worthy.
Yeah.
Right, someone.
Zoro, and since Zoro was seen worthy to the Sandai Kitetsu, it would no longer grant him bad luck.
I just
Because
want
they-
to
no,
I
because-
just want to point
Because
something.
because this is-
I just want to point something out about
Because
that.
this is Zoro is a demon. That's why the blade didn't do anything.
Right, yeah, because like people have been using
Zoro
that
is a
sword the
demon.
entire time, and like the sword has been killing. Like people have been dying in like painful deaths, like very gruesome ways
Yeah.
when using that
Well,
sword.
let me
So it's
just
kind of
point something
cursed,
out.
right? Yeah. Let me see.
We're not
Zoro-
seeing it worthy to the sword.
Well,
Has-
somebody.
Has Zoro ever gotten lost before he got that sword?
Meito. So
Yeah.
Yoru is a Meito, Shodai Kitetsu. Then you have Nidai Kitetsu, Wando Ichimonji. Then you have Shisui. So Shisui, they're both great grade, or grade 2 if you would. Then you have skillful grade. That's the Kashu. Then you have the one that Zoro I think lost, the Yubishiri. That's the
Yeah,
one?
the one that got
Yubashiri.
rusted.
Right, yeah, Yubishiri, right. And then you have Wazomano grade, which is the Shigiri.
Omano.
Right, yeah, and then you have the Sandai, right, okay, and then after unknown grades, which is Alto, and then so Shiki stuff, and then other swords. Oh wait, Shanks' sword is named
Yeah, the
the Glypon?
It was a Phoenix
No.
or something?
No,
That's
it's not
the
Phoenix. Come on.
It's Griffin.
Oh, all right.
Griffin.
Oh, it's Griffin. It's not even spelled like Griffin. It's not even spelled like Griffin. Wow, Griffin. It's a saber wielded by Shanks.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on, when was it named? I don't know.
on SBS.
Let me see, which volume was this?
It was one of the
It was
latest.
volume 87. I think that was a recent one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was for.
Yeah,
no.
it was a recent one. It was like when Big Mom did the whole Elbaf sword shit.
One Piece
I think
SBS
that-
volume
no,
87.
I think
You're
that
right.
was,
870 to
86,
879.
86.
Those are the chapters.
No, it was 86. Volume 86.
No, volume 87. The wiki says 87.
Serious? Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
One Piece manga volume 87 SBS. Volume 87 was
Yeah,
chapters
he's right.
870.
He's right. Yeah, because
879.
the latest one is 89. Yeah. Yeah, he's right. Oh shit.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say right now, I'm not gonna like
Discussion videos
involve me in
incoming.
the chat, but do you guys really think right now that Mihawk is the strongest? Like
Yeah,
swordsman.
Swordsman, yeah.
Because I don't.
Okay,
I don't
listen.
think that-
If it's Shanks,
No, no, no,
automatically no. Just automatically no. There's no way.
No, because I don't think that Mihawk went to Wano and beat all the swordsmen. I don't think so.
Why do you think that?
Oh, well.
How do you know that?
He's the strongest
no,
for a reason.
No. Because I don't think that Whitebeard gonna let Mihawk go to Wano and then beat all the swordsmen.
Why not?
Why not?
Because he's a
That's why I
pirate.
said-
Because what gonna fuck him up? But yo,
Yeah.
He's not gonna let another
Get out of here.
pirate
Get out
go
of
to
here,
Wano
kid.
and
That's
then
title to have.
what?
I said he's the strongest swordsman in the world, not the strongest swordsman except for Wano. They don't say that. It's the world.
Exactly.
No,
So I'm
but,
pretty
but
sure he went there and fucked somebody up.
It's his title. He is.
Or
I don't
maybe.
think he went to Wano.
Actually, no. Serious thing. See, I was gonna say that maybe Samurai from Wano went to go challenge him, but at the same time they couldn't do that because he's gonna leave Wano. So, odds are is that Mihawk probably did go to Wano at some point, but he probably had to ask permission to go to Wano and test his skills.
But
So that
permission
sword.
with who? Like
It's still a chance
Whitebeard
that
not gonna
Mihawk-
let him. Whitebeard not gonna let him go to Wano.
Mihawk
Well,
does what he
well,
wants.
no,
What's
like,
Whitebeard gonna do?
Because Mihawk
What?
isn't gonna challenge Whitebeard. He's gonna ask to actually challenge Samurai in Wano. That'd be my assumption.
Yo, no matter what, at the end of Wano, we will know. But I don't think that Mihawk beat all the swordsmen in.
Mihawk's the
mean,
one that gave Kaido the scar.
Maybe
The thing
not.
is, as long
Wait,
as
hold
long
on.
as
Mihawk is the one that gave Kaido. Who the hell just said that? I will kill you. Get the hell out of here. That is nuts. Mihawk? Mihawk gave Kaido the. That is
Why not?
high blasphemy. Why not? Never.
Why not?
Because Mihawk ain't nice enough to damage Kaido. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because Kaido baby shakes admirals, bro. Get out of here.
So?
And me.
What do you mean so?
Mihawk is not that nice.
Kane, you're the one that's saying that Shanks is over Kaido, and then
He
Mihawk
could be.
dueled
He
with
could be the only person.
Yeah.
He's the only.
Nope.
No. Because Mihawk is the greatest swordsman in the world, but not the greatest fighter in the world. There's no by no
Yeah.
means.
It's a different.
He has great sword skills, but hockey-wise, Shanks outclasses him. Outclasses him.
But did someone say that Cole said that Shanks is better than Kaido?
I don't believe.
I
it
think.
personally.
I think.
Kaido-
I think that there's one person. I think that Kaido is the strongest person in a one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
Because that's what the lore says. But
Yeah.
the strongest person in the world, I think, could be Shanks.
I'm just saying. When the narrator says something in a story, it's the author. So Oda directly said that Kaido's the strongest.
Yeah, I mean, again, like for me, it's like
one-on-one.
I think like we know that back in the day when they were younger, Shanks and Mihawk had daily duels. We know that for a fact. And then afterwards, Shanks lost his arm, and then here's my take.
Mihawk was like,
I did a video on this a while ago. I think that at a time in the past, Rayleigh was considered the strongest swordsman. Then it was Shanks. Then it was Mihawk, and Shanks gave Mihawk that title. That's what I think. I think Shanks gave Mihawk that fucking title. And then Shanks became a Yonko afterwards. But from an actual combat ability standpoint, yeah, Mihawk can maybe do a lot more sword skills than Shanks. But when Shanks hockey's up, it's like, oh wow, like his armor hockey's disgustingly powerful. I can't handle that as Mihawk. Because again, I as Mihawk want to see how far I am from Whitebeard. So he's admitting that he is inferior to Whitebeard. And we know that Shanks and Whitebeard tied when it comes to physical clashes. Like, come on. No.
That was an old Whitebeard, man.
Yeah, I mean,
fair. With two arms.
fair. I will grant you that.
Well, we have to give.
No, but
props
whether
to
it was
Mihawk
old
for being
Whitebeard or
alive
if it
when
was young, if it was old Whitebeard or young Whitebeard, it was the big gap between.
We don't know
Shanks
about
still tied with
young Whitebeard, so let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we don't know about it.
It doesn't matter though. Like it could have been baby Whitebeard. At the end of the day, Mihawk fell short.
A baby?
Yeah, no.
What?
That was just a joke.
Infant. Okay, listen, man. If that's the case, then I eat my words full on. But I highly doubt that. Really quick, Razy, $5. King, I was putting my son to sleep, so I missed the reaction. No doubt, do what you gotta do. But did you read the manga stream or Jaiminis? And what do you think of the disparity between the two translations? I only read Jaiminis on stream because a lot of folks always complain. A lot of folks always complain about when I read manga stream. Like, it is what it is.
Time Jaiminis is wrong.
Yeah,
this time.
So I haven't had time to analyze the two translations yet, but I'll do that and I'll do it later, definitely.
Actually, I want to.
And then real quick, Bright Card, subscribe for tier 3 for 9 months. Good stuff, bro.
I want to bring something. Sorry, just real quick. We see that a quick thing about Robin. We see that she's training to be a geisha, and like that old lady goes like, "You'll never be called into the Shogun's drawing room."
Yeah,
so
the desire.
Is that
No.
basically? No, wait.
Yeah, go.
I have a precognition that Robin might end up being able to in like few days, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next few days. But if she ends up going into Shogun's room, then she might try to search for the poneglyph, secrets, and basically infiltrate. Because Robin used to be an assassin. Let's never forget that.
But
I agree.
She is not Orochimaru.
I'm gonna answer to you now. The thing that the lady say, "Oh, you're not gonna be able to enter the Shogun's room," that's just to say like, "Oh, you're not gonna be like the best geisha right now," because only the best geisha can enter to the Shogun's room.
Right, yeah, but again, like, if the MO here is to try and get access to intel, Robin is the best person for that in the crew that's on Wano Kuni so far, and then her being a geisha makes sense if she wants to get access to the higher-ups, and so she can use her power source and
I think the Shogun, I think the Shogun, when he will see Robin, he will definitely know that pirate, that she is a pirate.
Really?
Why would he know that?
No, wait, because
I think the Shogun and the Kaido's pirate know that Luffy, Nami, Zoro, and stuff. They gotta know
no doubt, but still, geishas have all that white makeup.
Yeah, just
that
makeup
cover their real
at the end.
identity.
At the end.
So
at the
I don't
end.
think.
I want to say something regarding the Robin being a geisha thing. Okay. I'm not cutting out right because
you're fine. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Okay. I think more than likely there's gonna be some kind of event in the name of the Shogun, because the old lady is saying that she cannot be ready in such a short time. So Robin is not working to one day get to the room. She's working to at a certain date.
There's a time frame there. You're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. She says one is.
So more than like.
She says, let me see here. Let me see here. Into the okay, so you'll never be called into the Shogun's drawing room in such a short amount of time. So
cutting off, King.
I'm sorry. No, so she says you'll never be called into the Shogun's drawing room in such a short amount of time. So that short amount of time is relevant in the sense of there could be something going on here, and Robin's trying to get in. And so probably what happens, like, let's say like this kind of festival, a Japanese festival of some kind, right? That's going on that they celebrate in Wano Kuni. Well, it could be the case where the geisha are going to be in the drawing room for some event for the Shogun. She's trying to get access to that, but she's new, so she has a long way to go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't really. It wouldn't be. It actually makes sense if she ends up being there, though. I mean, okay, she's lacking now, but at the same time, she might end up joining, though. I'm not saying she will, certainly, but there is a possibility. That's why I'm saying it.
I don't even think that Kaido gonna give the poneglyph to the Shogun. So
Kaido's gonna keep it on his own.
Maybe it is near there. Yeah. That's why she infiltrates to let.
Yeah, but exactly. Like you have to know at the bare minimum. Like, okay, well, if you go to Kaido's area, then Kaido could try. He could try to do some three-dimensional tests where it's like, actually, I'm keeping it with the Shogun. You think it's with me, but in fact, nah, the Shogun has it. You know, something like that. Yeah. So again, like, just gotta cover your bases here. And that's what Robin's trying to do here. Again, and it makes sense to me. Like, Robin's just doing her thing. Like, props to Robin, no doubt.
Yo, King, check the garden.
Real quick. Who the fuck does this?
Reverend.
What is this garbage? Absolute. Oh yeah, fine. I'll show the stream.
Is that crocodile?
High cancer. Like what blasphemy? Like Zolo fanboys. Just. Jesus. And they even keep the circle here. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And why is there like a Luffy? What is the? No. High blasphemy. High blasphemy. Disrespectful. Are you fucking kidding me? Kaido finger flicks this guy into oblivion. The disrespect is real. I ain't seen any more. No, I'm done.
Canon, man.
No, he definitely can, of course. Yeah. That's all Oda has in mind. Definitely. Absolutely. Canon. Confirmed canon.
When I saw Usopp and I saw Usopp, Robin, and Frankie, I thought that Zoro was lost and he like in Kaido.
Oh.
Imagine Zoro, like if Zoro just like, cause when I saw Usopp, Frankie, and Robin, I was like, oh, maybe Zoro is lost and Kaido.
No, I mean that'd be too early. I mean, granted, it's already early and they're already starting in trouble, but like Kaido hopping in like first chapter of Wano, that's too early. Way too early. Way
well,
too
now
early.
That Zoro apparently has bloodhound fucking smell. Hopefully, he can find his way back.
I feel like that was a mistranslation. I don't think that makes sense.
I hope so, because that was
like I smelled blood.
Pretty intense.
Like what? You smell
blood? A lot of
like maybe it was like a killing intent kind of thing.
Right? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, killing intent.
That's not that hard to do. It's like it's like one of those things like that has a.
But he's not a bloodhound. He's like smelling blood.
Right? He called that dude out from like a while away. Like the dude wasn't even that close to him.
Imagine.
Yo, go in the chat.
Right? That guy has killing a lot of people. Right?
Yo,
he
took it out.
I can understand.
Also, it's pretty clear that they were framing Zoro.
Yo, Kane, you need to see this one.
Do I? Do I really?
Yes.
Yeah,
you never play Zoro. If we play Zoro, probably would have said
oh yeah, this one I support. Yeah, this one I support.
Tiger lagging.
This one is more feasible to me. Yeah, this one's definitely more feasible to me. It makes more sense to me.
So I want to know, like,
no doubt.
What was the point of all those murders that they were framing Zoro for?
Would have been scared.
Yeah, this one makes sense to me, no doubt.
You're tired.
Respect Jack.
Chat wants you to show it.
I just did.
Oh.
Back to the past and hurrah, Jack. There we go. Yeah, no doubt.
Does anybody think that Zoro tried to explain how he got the sword?
Well, no, to those guys probably not, because the guy already had intent to frame somebody, so probably not enough time to do that. Yeah, that's my guess.
Because he went through a lot of trouble to get changed over and had a knife in front of him and just sit there and not say shit. You know
well, I mean, I think like you have to change for seppuku. Like I think they probably kept him like in jail or something, and then they gave him clothes to change into. They took his sword, so like
who had the power to stop Zoro, because I don't see him just stopping.
I mean, if there's some high-end samurai guy, then you probably stop Zoro for a period of time.
Yeah,
or if like a calamity comes in, like calamity.
Here's a question: do we think Kaido is here in Wano right now?
In this Wano, probably not this Wano. Yeah. No. Probably not in the main city. No.
Like not on this island.
He's on the snowy one, or the snowy area.
Yeah. Right now, everybody dead. All the stars getting fucked up.
He's on Hokkaido.
But going back to that, do you guys think it's like how King said is an archipelago, or is it more like Alabasta, which is like one big country divided by different cities?
Archipelago.
Yeah, because like when you think about it, it's like if it's Alabasta was all sand. I don't think I've ever seen a country where it was one island, but the weather differentiated so much. Because right now, this main area, as far as you can tell, because I'm assuming it's the main area. Like right now, it looks like it's nothing but cherry blossoms. We see these weird mountains in the background, that kind of stuff. But where Kaido was, it was all snow, and I was still Wano as far as we know. So
I mean, you also got to remember that we're in the new world, and the weather changes drastically.
True, but from island to island, not within islands.
No, because when we saw Kaido, they said that that's Kaido preferred island.
Yeah, but wait, what about Roskaina though?
Oh, apparently
Alabasta was an island with 52 seasons.
Apparently the island isn't Alabasta, it's just a kingdom located on
I was just referring to the entire island.
That's a big-ass island. That's a continent. That's no island.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's the only country that we know that has that. Every single other country that we've seen is just an island.
So yeah, I think Wano's gonna be like Japan.
Like Alabasta felt like a continent.
Well, yeah, like Alabasta's massive, yeah, but for the most part, it's all desert. Like if you I remember they had to travel for quite a few days inward to get to the capital of Alabasta. But the whole thing, as far as knows, Alabasta.
Yeah, you could cross Dressrosa on foot in a day.
No. Dressrosa's way too big.
Nah,
Dressrosa? No, you could probably cross that on foot in a day.
Dressrosa's massive. What do you mean? It's Dressrosa's
what do you mean
big.
No, but King,
it's not like Alabasta big, but it's still.
It was not big. It was one city, dude.
Yeah, Dressrosa was pretty small.
Dressrosa has several cities, and then it has it has several cities, but it has like a main city. Like it has a main city. Like the city itself is it's not a small city by any measure. Let me see. Well, I don't know if it told you how many people it fit, but. I don't think Dressrosa. I think Dressrosa is probably what? I would say.
I'm looking at a map right now, and it says it's one city divided into several districts.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So districts, fair enough, yeah.
Hold on, I'll post the map.
But Dressrosa was surrounded. It was literally surrounded by mountains. Literally, it was okay. So,
yeah.
There was an entire mountain range surrounding the entire island scape. In order to get to the actual city, you had to get through an entire mountain range. That's what surrounds the entire thing.
There's the map on the layout tab on there.
But I don't think it's small by any
measure. The map now.
And then there's an overhead view. It's one city.
Okay, no, you're right. Yeah, no, so it was districts. Fair enough, yeah. But again, it's surrounded by mountains, bro. It's not... And then there's a bigger mountain, a bitty city, and then a bigger city area in the middle. Yeah, but yeah, just because it's one city doesn't mean it's a small island. Like you mentioned, the city just big. If the city has 4 districts like that, actually, no, wait, where are the 4 districts? Oh no, wait, never mind. I have to click the goddamn.
Crossing the mountains would be the biggest time.
Yeah, so you have the castle, the main castle. You have, and the castle itself was on a mountain. And then you have, what is this? So you have Livers Lane, Perluma? You have, Carta, just stuff.
Acacia.
Okay. Acacia. Castle, you have the Cordita Coliseum. Yeah, the Coliseum itself was massive too. I would say Dressrosa, I would say is probably bigger than Drum Island.
Well, yeah, Drum Island was big.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's probably bigger than that. But yeah, Alabasta is an exception where Alabasta is really, really massive. Fisherman Island's pretty big too when you think about it too. If it's 5 million people and that shit, okay. And it's one city, right? Yeah, but Alabasta was way bigger. But Fisherman Island's more condensed in its population.
Is there a population count? No.
Well, I know is that. No, not for Dressrosa, but all I know is for Alabasta. For Fisherman Island, they had 5 million people in Fisherman Island, and it was pretty big. It was a pretty big island. If you want to include the actual dome area, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when you look at Wano Kuni is probably an archipelago because it makes more sense because we've never seen an island, despite its massive size. We've never seen an island where the weather in each part can change so drastically. We know in the Grand Line that happens, and you know that happens.
We have seen one.
Yeah, no. In one island where it changes,
the sky now.
Where?
Yeah, the island next.
The island that Luffy trained to.
Yeah, with Rayleigh.
No. But that's in the Calm Belt though. The Calm Belt's a whole different thing. It's a whole different climate. It's a whole different, the way the Calm Belts work is I forgot how it was, but the old school method was that there's no wind in the Calm Belt, and so it was kind of like a death zone for ships to go into the Calm Belt from jump, and the islands themselves are very haphazardous in the Calm Belt, but when you look at the Grand Line, that hasn't been the case, or the New World, I should say, both, yeah. So, but yeah, you could be right about that, yeah.
I think if anything, Kaido is his base is all the way back. If you see the
The Mount Fuji?
The Wano Kuni thing, yeah.
Yeah,
the
Mount
mountain
Fuji.
on the way back.
Bro, the problem is that shit is so steep. I'm like, how the like no? Like, I thought about Cuba. I'm like, there's no way.
I don't mean on the mountain itself, because if you remember, Kaido like punched the guy that went flying through the water, so he's on the ground level. It's not on a mountain.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because that thing was
so,
that
he
mountain
might be all the way back there.
That mountain is poorly drawn, and this is the one thing where I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Poorly drawn, massively steep though, and let me see here. It looks like it's in the distance of the same island. Yeah, so Wano Kuni looks like it's very big. Because again, that's like I would say like there's one area like because right now I'm saying this is like the samurai area, right? Then there's probably like a shinobi area. Then there's wherever Kaido is, like other areas of that too. Like there even could be like a yokai, like a demon-ish area if they have yokai.
Good morning, everyone. How we doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning to you, sunshine. But no, okay. The chapter I thought was a good chapter. Though I will say this, for me, I still want to go back to the Reverie stuff. At some point.
Yeah, me too, man.
I really do.
I was saying, I've been
saying
this
too many questions.
Last like 3 weeks. It was setting up to be like a 40 chapter arc. I don't think there was any way we were gonna get through it. There's too many plot points.
Right, yeah. So because the chapter starts off with the small text of like while the Reverie continues, we get stuff with Marco, and then we get the Wano stuff. So it looks like.
Yeah.
Because I had an initial notion that maybe the Reverie will be blended in with Wano Kuni in some way, so Oda can say like, yeah, this year I kept my promise, like I actually have Wano, and it looks like that's what's happening.
Will happen. Like if we go back to the Reverie next week,
it's here.
Like, if we get another, another Wano chapter, we're in Wano. I'm pretty sure Oda told us the Navy's gonna show up. That's what I think that was with Akainu and Sakazuki.
Fair. But
because the Reverie 7 days, I think Wano is going to happen in between those 7 days, and then we go back to the Reverie after Wano's.
Wait, you think Wano's going to take 7 days, sort of?
Wano is 7 days.
No, but I mean like...
No, the Reverie 7 days. The Reverie 7 days.
The Reverie 7 days, the Wano. The arc itself.
Yo, drink some tea, man. Get up. Yo, drink some tea, man. Like, it's time to wake up.
Orange juice, coffee.
Okay, I got that coffee, dog.
Knowing Oda. Okay, I'm just gonna say, knowing Oda, do you guys think the lady that is playing the guitar is she gonna have some sort of relevance on the story?
Lady that's hang on, I'll blow your mind for a second. The lady that's playing the instrument is not in the story. She's a narrator piece. She doesn't exist in the narrative.
I mean, it was kind of weird because, like, I was saying how, like, when you look at the chapter, when I was reading live action, when I was doing live action, it's like she's playing the music, and as she's playing the music, the curtain unveils, and it's like, oh, look at Wano.
Yeah, but
and then as it goes along, go ahead.
Yeah, you assume that the curtains don't exist, right?
I'm pretty
the
sure.
Curtains
or it just could be something that's.
There is a big sign hanging over the country that says Wano.
No. Well, yeah, of course not. Yeah, but what I'm saying here is that like that could be a symbolic representation, and like that could be a place within Wano. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Like, Oda could
opening
go
up
for the
Wano.
For the full stage play, Kabuki.
No.
Oh, the entire arc, bro? Shit.
The opening suggests so.
That is a possibility because that is how some Japanese shows in the past have been visualized as. Like,
we could get direct.
Yeah, go ahead.
We could get direct addresses to the audience from Soliloquies.
Aw, man. I don't like that. I automatically I'm getting like, nah, don't. Because then that's going to ruin my submersion into the story or the arc.
You know how Zoro cut that guy and she was playing the instrument?
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah.
She was not there. That's like an.
I thought that it was for the anime. I thought that was for the anime. I thought that's the thing. Like for the anime, like for the anime, like that thing's gonna be going like dong 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 dong. And it's like okay, all right. Not trying to be Rachel, but I'm just saying, like that's gonna be going hard.
King, if it's for the anime, then what's the point of showing it in the panels?
I mean,
what is the point of wasting time?
Exactly.
To kind of give you a context of.
No, because if he don't show it on the panel, they're not gonna put it on the anime.
Well, when you saw it, the music was playing in your mind, wasn't it?
Kind of,
What?
yeah. Like I was imagining something.
That was the intention of those panels.
I mean, if you can read this
that was the
sound effects.
You know, like I was imagining like a ho ho ho,
Yeah,
like you know, as Wano Kuni opens up and shit, like ho ho ho, like okay, all right, maybe. But again, like for me, I don't think like okay, if it's like the Kabuki play thing, I mean that's maybe for a section of Wano Kuni, right? But then for this section, but like when we get to like the Kaido stuff, scrap all that shit. Like it's
King
we're
just
done.
wants all edge and all hype. He doesn't
I
have any
want
artistic
fucking listen.
expression.
I'm ready. Okay, first of all, what I actually want is Shanks and Emu and all kind of shit. But second to that, I want Kaido to drop in another 10K and start baby shaking dudes on the spot. Like get the fuck out of here, bro. That's what I want.
He jumps off the mountain.
That
before he
yes. That's what I want.
That's his
That's
like
what I
only
want.
attacks. Jumping off things.
Jumping off baby shake. That's his MO, all right? He has one face. He's like Exodia. He's Exodia. He comes in there, baby shake. Oh, match's over. Shit. Fuck.
Did
Whoa.
Robin like move up into God tier this chapter or what?
I mean, who did?
Robin.
What?
The thing was that, like, okay, Robin has always been my number one. Her face looks really nice. It looks really nice. But I think it looked better in the anime because I think her face is supposed to be painted all white or something of the sort.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, yeah. So, like, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. The blush and the lips it looks good. But at the same token, I'm not, like, too crazy about it. Like, it looks good, but I'm like, okay. Like,
yo, Cole.
I think Oda sucked me in this week, man. I've always had Zoro on like this specific level, and then when I saw the hype piece, I'm like, maybe he's a
King.
hype.
Yeah. Like, what Zoro did was damn good. I ain't gonna front. But ultimately, just here we go again with what's up, chaos.
Tomorrow you better put Robin on top one.
Oh yeah, for the street. You already know she's the top one. My top three is already set in stone. My top three for this because I'm curious to see what Sunpatch think and what Roger thinks too, and all of them.
By the way,
but it's gonna be
King.
Robin, Reiju, Viola, top three, end of story. Like, then we go from there.
King.
Yeah.
King, did you make it top 18 for legal reasons?
Yeah, because here's the thing, because like initially,
Reiju kind of looks like Sanji a little bit. Is that kind of like the
nah, man, no, it's the suck, bro. The suck too powerful.
Yeah, you need to get jokes.
Here's the thing. So no, the thing was like, the reason why I did 18 was because number one, I couldn't think of 20 to fit number one, and then number two, is that the initial idea when I was talking to Braga about it was like. Sweet 16. I'm like, that's actually probably, yeah, because like we're not in Japan, number one, and then number no.
Raven.
No.
What the frick?
Wait, what are you guys saying, man? Legal age in Japan is like 13. No,
whatever.
It's
like, okay, this is America.
Wait.
I think his point is that the NSA is not going to like big black.
Right. Exactly. Right. This is America, okay? And the average age here is, I think
18.
what? 18. Yeah, 18.
18?
Yeah. In
No,
some parts
16.
it's 16, some parts
Actually,
17, but no, it's
actually,
average.
In the US actually
Well, in the
16,
South, I know it's
from 16 to 24, and then after 24,
Let's stick with
it has to be 18.
24? In what?
No, I'm
Wait,
saying
what?
I'm saying the age is from 16 to 24, and if the person is over 24, the other person has to be over 18. That's kind of the law.
So what do we think about Marco? Is he turning up or not? 'Cause I'm not sure
I don't
section
know.
in there
I
for
want
no
to.
reason.
Okay, see, so hold on. I think that Marco is probably not going to show up. That's what I think, because I think
Marco's
that
showing
ultimately, when it comes to this spot, he's dedicated to this spot. And Nekomamushi, I was asked earlier because we got kind of off topic, but Nekomamushi, he did give up, but at the same time, it makes sense to me because he's kind of honorable in that sense. Where like Marco is doing this for the sake of his fallen captain as well as the people that are currently here. And then if for some reason Weevil or Blackbeard show up, it's like, okay, well, like he's kind of like the defender of this territory, if you would. So I think Marco has to.
It's kind of weird.
So I think Marco has to
there's
be
two
duty to stay.
translations.
It was a
Right, yeah. Right, yeah, because I forgot what I was saying before. I forgot what I was saying before, but the French. Yeah. Like the French translation says that Marco's actually going to Wano, which you don't get that at all from Jaimini's or Manga Stream.
What do you think the message is?
Wait for the viz.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I think Marco denied that he's coming, but he might still show up as a clutch mode save.
I don't know why he'd show up. He doesn't have reason to fight Kaido.
The thing is, like,
Nekomamushi's whim.
Well,
King.
if we get it.
You guys, I just sent an image on the chat.
Okay.
The English translation.
Doc.
Marco said we're going to Wano, right?
Yeah,
I
but
just
like,
sent
Doc,
it on the chat.
can I tell you something
he's
about
asking
that?
Nick and
The,
Richie if
the
he's
way
going to
it's the way the way it's shown in the picture you posted,
Yeah.
it's so weird because he first says, "Oh, we're going to Wano, right?" And then after that he says, "Oh, send a message to Straw Hat
Yeah.
for me."
He
Those
said that
things
before.
don't match.
He said that before he said we're going
Okay,
to
wait.
Wano,
Oh, wait,
right?
no, okay, wait. Okay, hold on. So,
Okay,
wait, hold on. So this is Jaimini's then, right?
No, this is
something else.
not Japanese.
What is this?
Mega Panda.
Oh my fucking god, get out of here.
Bro,
It doesn't really matter until
this
the vid
man uses
translation
Manga
comes
Panda, bro. Like, no one uses Manga Panda. This is 2018.
No. Because the only translation I have that Marco say, "Oh, we're going to Wano," it's in French, and you guys don't speak French.
Yeah.
That's true. Fine.
So the
Fair.
only
It's like
one
we
I
can
found
only
in
wait.
English.
I mean, I
We
can
can only
still-
wait to find out.
Fair enough. Okay,
But I doubt he's
okay.
going because that whole section of the the whole
Right.
section is like.
The whole section is
suggesting
built on
that
why
they
he's
won't
not
go
going,
anyway.
as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, real quick. On Manga Panda, they say, if we're going to go meet Strat Luffy now, I need you to send a message for me, Negamamushi. Okay, no problem. We're going to Wano, right? Yep. And that's what Manga, and so that's what Manga Panda says. Whereas Jaimini's, they say, if you're going to meet up with Strat Luffy after this, then please pass a message. This is completely different. Then please pass on a message for me, Nekomamushi. All right, sure. Did you say that you guys were heading to Wano? Yeah. And then Manga Stream follows Jaimini's in this.
It's a complete different translation.
Completely different translation.
Yeah. So now we gotta wait till Monday.
Yeah, how good is translations, people?
But in regards to Marco staying on that island, just because that island has been built up as Whitebeard's final keepsake, and Marco that's the whole reason why he's not going, I can just see, like Fishman Island, that island being destroyed, or maybe Blackbeard or somebody else fucking it up, and then Marco, for whatever reason, doesn't feel compelled to stay there anymore.
But why even suggest that Marco would show up if he's not going to show up?
He's gonna show up
and have just to give these details about Whitebeard. Was that the purpose? I don't know what the purpose of this section is.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. I mean, it's kind of a. I don't know. Okay, well, really quickly, let me just do this real quick. So, because I do want to end the stream, because I don't make it too long, because I want to make sure that it's YouTube. Yeah. You know, I don't want to go the 5-hour route anymore. That's a bit too much for folks to hear. Really quickly though, so we have a Killer Mac Hugh, the $1. Yo, King, the legend is going to be the Pirate King before Roger. Oda is giving way too many hints. Think back to what Garp said. We might have an alliance between Big Mom and Kaido. That's why this arc will be the best. Who knows? Wait, so you're saying the capital of the Rocks Pirates? Is that what you're saying?
I think that he said that because when Tai say, legend.
That person's dead.
Yep.
I would assume, because Garp said that they were fallen, but maybe they are still alive in some way.
I think he's still alive.
But even if it's not the Rocks Pirates, then who else could it be? I mean,
the lurking legend is Shiki.
It's gonna be the
It's
Pirate
not
King.
Shiki.
No, please no.
Yo,
I don't mind Shiki. I really don't.
It has to be a character that we haven't seen before. Period.
In the manga.
We haven't seen Shiki in manga. Haven't seen Shiki in manga.
Exactly.
I mean, we have.
Captain for the Rock.
In manga? Okay, no.
No, we have not in the manga.
Apparently, Manga Stream said the same thing as Manga Panda.
No. Okay, but that's not like actual in story. That's like its own side piece.
Yo, apparently Manga Stream said the same thing as Manga
I
Panda.
had put it in the discussion.
No.
Anyway, it's like
That's
we've
so
already seen Shiki be defeated. How exciting is Shiki? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's not canon, but we've already seen Shiki.
No,
Who
we
else
didn't.
could it possibly be?
We didn't saw Shiki.
Anybody?
Is Oda gonna create another character out of thin air that rivaled Roger?
Yeah, that's
Well, actually,
why-
no. Wait,
that's
no.
what
Wait.
I was
Actually, no. Wait.
saying,
Hold on.
obviously.
Really quickly. No, you're kind of right. You're kind of wrong. Like the first part of what Manga Stream says is different than Manga Panda, but the second half,
first part.
the second half is the same thing. You know,
Admiral.
I don't know, man. Just okay.
So Manga Stream said Marco is going to Wano too.
Yeah, no, but it looks like Negamushi's going to go first, and Marco's coming later. That's the way Manga Stream kind of has it.
Admiral, this is what Oda does, alright? He sets up mysteries, solves those mysteries, and sets up more. So we know what the Emperors are, now he's setting up new characters.
Okay.
That's just what happens.
Yes, it looks like it.
Dude, making up these powerful characters that we should have heard about a long time ago, but haven't heard about them up to this point is like a Hiro Mashima fairy tale move. Like that's.
I mean, you just have issues
making them out of
like,
thin air,
that's
man.
on you.
Or no, it's not even a Mashima move. It's a fucking Kishimoto move.
It's not out of thin air. He already like set it up.
But like, if we've never heard of this guy beforehand, then why didn't we? If this guy is such a learning,
because it's One Piece, not History Piece. They don't spend all their time researching shit.
You don't have to. Like,
I mean, Admiral's just.
Yeah, you kind of do. It's really not that relevant most of the time. There's a kind of a plot that they're like doing and involved in actively, so they don't get all the information about the world. That's why they didn't hear about like Dressrosa and what was going on there until they got there.
That's why they didn't know about. I think it was Luffy. He didn't know about Aokiji versus Akainu, but it was a big deal to the Marines. You know.
All right, and then one last thing, and then I'm gonna end my stream. But you guys can keep on talking, no doubt. So we all know dark skin Robin is best Robin, no doubt, or was until Geisha Robin. Holy shit! I went full teching when I saw her. Was this what like just what, like,
never go full teching.
Cringe? Like never go full tech. Never go full teching. Bro.
You go full teching and all your videos are 40+ minutes.
Yeah.
And then Killer Mac, shout out to teching. Killer Mac Q, subscribe for tier 1. All right, cool, and that's it. All right, so that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the stream up. You guys can do your thing, but I'm gonna end the stream on my side, so I can make the stream because I want to put the stream up first on YouTube. This discussion, and then I'll put up the review, probably the live reaction, either on tomorrow or Sunday because I have a backlog to get to, and any other videos.
Nothing.
Yeah, I've got to
nothing. Shout out to Canada, man.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave the Discord now based on that note because Canada is a shithole. All right.
Yo.
Not confirmed, but maybe confirmed. Who knows? Confirmed.
Canada better than US confirmed.
Shouts to Canada. Shouts to Canada. All right, no doubt.
Shout out to Zero.
Yeah.
By the way, King, I'm looking at the page of Manga Stream, and it's literally identical to that of Jaimimi's.
No, there's a difference at the end where he says we're going to Wano, and then he says, yeah, that's from Manga Panda, verbatim. But the first half of that is actually like more of Jaimini's. It's like Manga Stream like they mix and match Jaimini's and Manga Panda. That's what it looks to me. You know, I'm waiting till the vis. We're waiting till the vis. Shit.
This is why I fucking Manga Stream.
All right, I'm gonna see you guys later, right?
All right.
Bye bye.
Yep.